community. True crime community has been infiltrated.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost.
Is compromised.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are.
True crime community has been infiltrated.
Yes, Mr. Yes, Mr. Yes.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
You work in a fucking gym, and you're 45!
I do not want any spies or snitches stuck to my chest.
I can't contain it, I'm coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future, we all start losers. We're all late bloomers, gotta struggle through the sewer. What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
So that's it's the rules, and you can't stick with us. Whatever. Those rules aren't real. You can't stick with us!
Do it my way.
Get ready for the shit show. Smoke them if you got them. Make sure you have your cigarettes. Make sure you have your drinks. Make sure you have all your stuff ready, because it's going to be a hell of a day today. Understand me when I say people are fucking sick of this.
I need you again, so stick around. So stick around.
She told her subs and everybody to get ready for the shit show that was going to be put on today. She was well aware of it before it happened. She told you to get your cigarettes, your snacks, and your drinks.
So stick around.
Say that I wasn't including Queen B, okay? I've said that on every single live. I'm not talking about Queen B. I'm not talking about Queen B. Guess what? I was fucking talking about Queen B.
Leave the world around us. They don't need to know. Come find me where the sun sets and say you'll never let me go. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide where I go. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. You'll always be my broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love.
Queen B, bring the information on Queen B. We're done with Queen B. Queen B's in my crosshairs. There's Queen B's channel. Queen B thinks she can. But Queen B is reformed. I bet you Queen B gets tricked. Queen B.
Fake PI trash bag bitch is so obsessed with me.
You'll always be my broken love. They don't know how we love when we're lying close. With you, I know I belong. Without all eyes on us, you're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide where I go. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love. Cause you'll always be my broken love.
Queen B would think she could.
Anybody at Queen B show earlier.
We talked about Queen B and stuff. I didn't listen to Queen B's.
I heard Queen B. We got bailing on Salty for Queen B, and some people not the Queen B. I don't understand why anybody's afraid of her.
About Queen B over here on Queen B.
Queen B, show her face, show her face, show her face.
That's real rich coming from somebody who wears pantyhose on his face every live.
You'll always be my broken love.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been...
Yo, what's happening? What's happening? What y'all doing? TGIF. Can we say TGIF? It's finally Friday. Fuck, I didn't think we was gonna make it. Yep, Fallon here, Fallon there, Fallon's everywhere. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So I hear there's a whole lot of talk going on. So let me just address this real quick. First of all, I never called Capone a boiled peanut. I called Laura a boiled fucking peanut because she is one. So there's that. Secondly, you, Laura, came out and decided you were going to announce that Capone was autistic. If that was what he wanted the entire YouTube streets to know about him, he would have came out and said the shit himself. He did not need you outing that and putting it all over the fucking YouTube streets. That was a bunch of bullshit. Also, you do use him. You use the fuck out of him. You should have been already fucking told him not to be in other people's chats, not to be speaking on people's fucking children, because that comes back on you. So that's something you should have already addressed with him if you care about him like you claim you do. Then you need to let him know. Also, you wanted to show a couple screenshots of supposedly your kids being spoke on. My kids are spoke on every fucking day in your live streams. Every fucking day, Tony talks about how she's going to call CPS on my children because I smoke weed. That fat dumb bitch continues to talk about my children. Now, the reason I even call you fat is because you feel comfortable enough walking around telling everybody the fuck else how fucking horrible and fat they look and how they fucking are stupid or idiots or whatever. So when I use your words against you, you really don't fucking like it. None of the other women that you talk about like that like it either. So there you go. The only difference with us is I've never claimed to be a size 2. I've never claimed to be skinny. I've never claimed to be little. I've never claimed to be anything other than fat, because I know damn well I chunky dunk, bitch. And I'm not ashamed of it. That's the difference. I'm not going out getting surgeries in New fucking Mexico because I'm ashamed of the way I look. The fuck? And yeah, anybody's gonna look decent in a fucking forward front-facing photo. But your side photos don't match that at all. Just like Molly saying she's a size 5. That's bullshit. That's lies, and we all know it. But to each their own. If you think you look good, then go ahead and do your thing. All I do know, though, is you're making a fucking fool of yourself. Let me also say this. You did say you had Appalachia. We have the clip. You know damn well you said it, so stop making yourself look stupid, Laura. Like I said, you claim to have some fucking disease that you don't even know what the fuck, you don't even know how to say it, let alone what it even is. Because you didn't want to get made fun of because of your wigs. No, when you had that surgery, part of one of the side effects is losing your hair. You knew that. I don't know why you didn't just be honest about it and say, yes, after I had my surgery, my hair was falling out and I didn't feel comfortable with myself, so I wore some wigs to make myself feel better. It ain't shit to fucking be honest about it. Yeah, Lucy Lou, she said fucking out. Instead of saying alopecia, she says, I got Appalachia. I'm like, are you fucking serious? And of course that shit was clipped immediately. Then yesterday, she's like, I never said that. I never said that. Like, it shocks the fuck out of me how much your subscribers sit there and listen to you lie and don't give a fuck. Like, it blows my fucking mind. Yeah, self-hate is real. And, okay, check this out. Good Egg was doing yesterday. She was going about, she was, you know, since Laura cares so much about these fucking numbers. Good Egg went and looked, and of course, there was, Laura had 20 live streams that were up and monetized. That doesn't include the ones that she's deleted or put behind a $100 paywall or whatever, because, you know, that's the only way she gets money and views is off my fucking name, or she wouldn't be doing that. She's done 20 lives to my 7. Okay? 20 lives to my 7 on her. Because, bitch, you are bothered by me, and you are fucking obsessed with every fucking thing I say and do. Because guess what? You wouldn't have any content if you didn't talk shit about me. And you know that, and I know that. Your channel was fucking dying out. That's the only reason why I helped you out by fighting with you. And I don't know what the fuck you think you're doing with those goddamn fucking chicken wing fucking looking like shit wings. I don't know what the fuck that shit is, but what the fuck is that? We need Jones's video, because she fucking did a good job yesterday. And I mean, I can't pull up your lives, but I got them all recorded, and we'll go over them. Like I said, we'll go over every single one, every single time. So let's see here. What's going on with the chat here? Laura, with all due respect, you shouldn't be here publicly acting like this with your legit business. I don't know of anyone that peddles their goods on the internet attached to this armpit of YouTube. Do candle shorts. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck she doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you really gave a fuck, why would you attach your business to all the fuck shit that goes on in here? Are you serious right now? You can't fucking be serious. And I know you ain't making fucking bank off YouTube. There's people that order that shit that are not on YouTube. So, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't even know. There was a screenshot where somebody said, "Oh, that looks good," and they were like, "You're a liar." Fact of the matter is, Capone doesn't want to be doxxed. Nobody does. But like I said, since you're comfortable showing pictures, and Capone's shown his face on YouTube already, to which I haven't. So yeah, you are showing my pictures. But like I said, if it's your logic, then it would be okay for me to share his picture, right? I never said I was going to dox anybody. I said I was sent the doxes. So, I mean, you guys can word magic, word salad, flip-flop my shit all you want, but I keep my fucking streams up. The only reason why I deleted my other fucking stream, I didn't even delete it, I had to private it, because Mariah fucking Carey was played at the beginning, obsessed, because we have an obsessed-ass bitch, and I had to be edited out. That's a channel I really don't fucking use very often, so that's the only reason why it ain't been put back up. Comprehension's not Laura's strong point. I know, it's fucking ridiculous, man. She's so goddamn dumb. But if she does lives about anything else, I mean, she rides my ass, my coattails, because she has to. So just like with Dolly. Dolly's turned into a drama channel. That's all he is. Look, I ain't even been on here for 2 days because I've been busy as fuck. Getting stuff done. And I knew this weekend I wasn't going to be on here. I had like 3-4 days. I got things planned for the next 3-4 days. So I knew I wasn't really going to be able to be on here too much. And I ain't even been on here. Ain't really talked about neither one of these fucking bitches. And they both still got my fucking name in their mouths. Why? Because they can't get numbers if they talk about anything else. She had 30 fucking people in her live when she talked about something else. Yes, I mean, she definitely does. Dolly needs to use spell check prior to posting his lives. Well, usually Ivana fucking makes that she checks them, in which, I mean, she's not stupid. I'll tell you what, she's definitely not stupid. So usually she checks them, but she must not have been around before he just put it on and started shit. I don't fucking know. I really don't, but I ain't had time to be paying attention to him, really, so. I really don't even know what's going on with either one of them little bitches. I listened to Jones in a little bit last night, like as I could, but I still couldn't even listen. I still couldn't even listen to all that. So I tried to comment and listen like as I could, but I didn't get to hear all of it or see all of it. So I got Laura's live saved, so we'll go over those. I'll go over the one from last night and the one from before that I didn't get to go over for my part 2. but I'll do that on the Hive channel. So she can't even pull 1,000 in her chat without having your name in the title of her streams. I know, it's fucking ridiculous. So anyhow, let's talk about some interesting shit here. What's going on with the Ocean Gate? They said it imploded like right after it went down. I think the link is pinned. If anybody wants to pop up, you're welcome to. I just won't be able to stay on here for a little while. Like, I won't be able to be on here for a long time, you know what I mean? So I'll probably be on here for about an hour, but that's about it. Because I won't have a lot of time, but I think the link is pinned. So if anybody wants to pop up, you're welcome to. If you don't, that's cool too. Like I said, I don't have a lot of time, but I needed to address that bullshit real quick because you know how they like to run with it. And I mean, she'll have another 5 lives, you know what I'm saying, off of this one. So that should take care of her content for the next 3-4 days. Which, hold on, that's funny. Although he did spell no correctly, but it should have been no. Yeah, and I mean, how many fucking times do we have to? Yes, Nicolina, bitch, we would tear the fucking jail down. You hear me? That motherfucker, boy, look out. I mean, shit, can I get blackmailed or something, Nicolina? I mean, since you're fucking getting everybody else, shit, can you come get me? You're like, bitch, you ain't got nothing to blackmail with. Fuck. I heard it's been chaos in these fucking streets. Something, okay, so Dolly's over there talking about BK getting arrested. Why the fuck does he even give a fuck? I mean, obviously he's dealing with some, you know, issues, mental health issues, you know, addiction, whatever he's got going on. Why the fuck does he care? I mean, has Benny even spoke on him or talked about him at all? Does anybody even know? Let's see, Butternut, if she did so well with making a murderer, why doesn't she do true crime content? She can't. I mean, like I said, she does better with drama than she does. Go look at her numbers. I got a screenshot last night, and the only time we were doing, Good Nunya put up a screenshot too. Let me go see if I can find it. Hold on. Okay, these are all Laura's live streams, right? These are Laura's lives. The ones with the check marks are about me. Look at that shit. Are you fucking serious? Damn. BK needs help. He relapsed on heroin. Say a prayer for him. That's sad as hell, man. I hope he's doing all right. You know what I'm saying? And I hope he gets clean. I didn't even know that was his. I thought he said meth was his drug of choice. Shit, those are two different extremes there. I know they make my numbers go up. They don't even realize it. Tell me someone isn't obsessed. Exactly. Tell me you are fucking obsessed without telling me you're obsessed, Laura. Shit. Then we got fucking weirdos over here making parodies and shit. Like, I don't play with people who fucking live in fucking straight jackets. You know what I mean? Like, that are rubber room. I just can't with that shit. Here we go. Nope. Girl, no. Nope. Ain't playing with crazy. See, because sometimes you just can't play with crazy. Like, no, hell no. You just can't play with crazy. That's it. That's all. You know what I mean? Here we go. 1-900. Get bent, bitch. I'm cracking up. Hold on. Meth is, but he went to heroin. Oh, man, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's sad as hell, man. I hope the best for him, really, because that shit's crazy as hell. That's some hard shit, and that's hardcore shit to come off of. That's you know what I mean? That's terrible. That's fucking terrible. Yeah, Little Minx, it was fucking horrible. That's why I said, that's the thing too. Like, she Pump and Dump built her entire channel off of my shit, off of my live streams, or talking about me, reacting to me. Like, out of I think 100 videos, 92 of them are mine. That's how fucking up here she's not fucking right. Yeah, I thought meth was his drug as well. That's what I thought he said, but shit, like she said, I mean, he switched over to that or whatever. I don't know, but I mean, anybody that got that going on, that's fucked up. It's sad as hell, man. It's a hell of a life to live. Shit, I got family members out here right now that are fucked up on dope, out here living a horrible life. You know what I mean? Like, they just, and as much as you want to, you know, help them get clean and shit, it just ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? They got to be able to do it and want it for themselves. Bitch, we know you do. I love you anyways, though, man. I love all my peeps, all my beautiful people. I'm about done with these motherfuckers trying to steal my sayings, though. Like, Strangler talking about, hey, love. No, bitch. No. See, I'm going to need you to just go ahead and sit your ass right on back down, boo. I am not done with you. I hate anyone struggling with addiction. I hope BK finds his way. Yeah, man, I really do, too. It just sucks, man. It just fucking sucks. Hey, Kelly, how are you, love? Yeah, it does. It tears families the fuck apart. It does. And you know what? Look, addiction does not discriminate. It does not. You can be fucking rich. You can be poor. You can be, you know what I'm saying? You can be black, white, Asian, Mexican. It don't fucking matter. You know what I mean? It does not discriminate. That's for damn sure. And it tears the fuck out of lives. Yeah, times are tough, though. I'll tell you that. I get it. I understand that. But addiction is hard as fuck. I mean, even with times being tough, you know, like. That's right, Kelly. That's right. And anybody that's got clean time, I'm fucking proud of you. Fuck yeah, that's what's up. That is what is up. That is amazing. And it takes a strong person, you know what I'm saying, to get clean and stay clean, and, you know what I'm saying, do what's right, because that shit will suck your ass in. How's that saying goes? One is not enough, and 1,000 is not enough. One is too many, 1,000's never enough. Is that what it says? How they say it? I think that's something like that.
One is one too many, and 1,000's not enough.
Yes, there we go.
That's a Kenny Chesney lyric.
How you doing today?
I'm good. I was coming up to see how you're doing.
I'm good. Just popped in to talk some shit because I knew I wasn't going to be able to be on here too much. I've been busy as hell, and I got to get some stuff done. And then I got the weekend we got plans this weekend, so.
Oh my God, what are we going to do? We're going to go through the hive withdrawals.
Well, I was going to say I popped on here for a sec. I just couldn't, you know what I mean? I won't be able to be on here too long. I was going to do a members only live later. I was going to try to anyways. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I was going to try to.
Awesome. We have no baby foal yet. I've offered to go get her Mexican food to get this process moving along. No baby foal. But I honestly thought I would go offer her Mexican food so that this could move along. But they said no, that's not good for horses.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hey, True Texan. I love you, that girl. All right, what else we got? Eggplant Parmesan starts labor. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't have an eggplant around here, and I don't know if a horse is gonna like the. Oh, good job. Yep, that's awesome. See, medication assisted therapy can work. Good job. I will when it happens, if I can catch it. Yeah, a burrito pregnancy induction is not covered by the vet's insurance. She's not dropping any milk yet. No, one of her udders is still inverted. Her bag is full, but we've got a little bit of an inverted udder still. Suboxone saves lives. Yes, it does. Yep, and don't forget to sting the thumbs up. Yep, Matt saved you. Matt saved me too. One more is never enough. Yep. Well, I'm glad that for you guys that are taking them. I hope that it continues on to a really good journey. Well, I've given her a back rub. I haven't rubbed her feet, but I've given her a back rub. I've given her hay. I've given her sweet grain. I've given her sweet treats. And I'm going to draw the line. I'm just not going to be rubbing a horse's feet. Sorry. Could you imagine how messy that would be? Yuck.
So check this out. I just took my little into she's little to me. I took her in to get her nails filled in. Do you know how much check out how much it costs to get her nails filled in? $60 fucking. It costs $80 to get them done. Yeah, it cost $80 to get them done. And then we took them in to get them filled today, and it was $60 fucking. I'm like, holy shit. Just to fill them in and repaint them. $60 fucking. I'm like, Jesus Lord. Fuck. For a little girl. Yeah. Right? Yeah, like, and yeah, they're beautiful, but Jesus Lord.
Isn't there a TikTok like tutorial that'll tell them how to do that stuff themselves?
Oh yeah, I mean she's got her own kit and shit. She's got her own stuff, but she had to get them done. She got them done, so she was getting them filled and keep them, to maintenance. You know what I'm saying? Because she's.
Well, so show her those. Those are natural. One day you can have natural nails like those.
I'm driving, baby. They're covered up. I got the screen cover, so I'll have to show her another time.
It is. We are in for another 2 days of rain, starting about 2:00. So I've already started drugging dogs, and I figure that as soon as it starts raining, that's when she's going to want to have the baby. Gosh, $60 for a nail fill. Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy. What did the vet say? I mean, have they came out and checked her? Is she in active labor, or hoping
She's not in active labor yet. I'm just doing all the monitoring, because if I can catch her in active labor, then I've got a couple of people that I can call if to let him know that when she goes into active labor.
I have a quick question. Have you been paying attention to anything going on the other side of YouTube?
Oh,
because I hear TT's hair and Granny's watching the new ass.
Oh, did you not hear that Granny's watching tried to say that her citizen's complaint about Kim and Crafton was moving to Superior Court, and Kim come back with a fucking letter that showed it had not even been taken by a judge, and it was being dismissed because the judge wasn't going to waste his time listening to her complaint?
Yeah, I just heard about all that yesterday.
Yeah, that was a whole great one there. So I don't know what the hell's going on with her, but she getting her ass ripped up. And I'll be honest, TT is funny as hell to listen to when she gets on a rant. Coco says it's called karma. But that's what I was referring to. If you needed help with a counter, if you got fault struck, if you needed help with a counter, I've got somebody that can help you with whatever.
Oh, I got it, baby.
Okay.
That's why I said it's already been overturned.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, he's got 10 business days or whatever, and it goes back up. So I got like 4 days left, and it'll be back up. It was it was only one live stream, and it was called "What's Good for the Goose is Good for the Gander." It was done last Friday. Wait. It was done the Friday before that, so 2 weeks ago. And the timestamp he struck was not even his video. It was a screenshot from his video with the picture of him, and Willow said he wanted some of that pepper cutscene pie, and he struck that fucking part right there. Like,
I bet you
he threw out a copyright strike, but it was not from his video. So when people do false copyright strikes like that, it usually ends up in, their monetization gets taken, and like false strikes. You know what I'm saying? You get in trouble for that shit.
Well, that's
the last girl that tried it was Van Life, and she lost her monetization and her memberships and stuff for it.
Well, so the other thing I was going to say, because he struck your stuff, which is copyrighted to your channel, if you wanted to do there's a way that you can get it into copyright court for about $150. And it can be filed and that. So if he wants to keep fucking around,
good. I'm not wasting my time with that. I'm just gonna, overturn it, and what it is. I'm not gonna. Why be extra as fuck? I ain't got no time for that.
Sometimes extra is not bad. When it comes to pizzas and stuff, like extra pepperoni.
Oh, I got my extra energy focusing on one main bitch, and that's it.
That's what
I got eyes on my. Yep, I was gonna say my eyes are on one main. Yes, line them up, baby.
Oh, you mean the?
So I heard Molly was back on here talking a bunch of bullshit. What the fuck is she doing?
What's she back? How is she back even on here? Oh, her life coaching for dogs channel. Yes. Well, who was she naming in her rants, Queen?
I don't know. She was going off. What? I want to know what happened to Longface and Kick. What happened to that? Why is she not? Why? I thought they were making bank over there. Why are they not over there?
Well, because that was a play to get Molly subs and get Molly started on a different platform so that Longface could have. Wait, aren't we on a moratorium? Aren't we not supposed to talk about her?
Longface?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. I've been.
I thought we were freezing her out.
I don't give a fuck. Shit. Like I said, I tried to listen to Jones in last night. I was trying, but I was having a hell of a time, so I couldn't really. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't pay attention. When I went back to listen to it, it was gone. I'm like, fuck.
Oh yeah, we had a good time, railing on Laura last night. Really good.
Oh yes, yeah. I was gonna say I heard y'all went pretty fucking hard.
Bitch,
I got to watch some of it, but not all of it.
Bitch, I got in the paint. I didn't care. Fuck her. I'm done. Like, yes, Laura, I am Saint Voices. I am Holy Spirit. Activate, activate, activate. Yes, Laura, I am Saint Voices. Whatever. You fell asleep and missed the whole live of Joneson's. Oh, no. Oh, on Jaundice's channel.
Did you see Jay for Justice was talking about the Taylor, the one we were just talking about?
Oh, yeah, the Alexi. No, the Taylor Shabbat. No, Shabbat's not right.
No, the one that just had the. I don't know if it's Taylor Brock. I'm trying to think. Let me think what her last name is. Park. Be out of her stomach.
Oh.
Yeah, we were talking. She's on death row in Oklahoma.
Oh, yes, that one. Yes, I forgot about the second one. The one before Lexi Trevino's. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, and you know what? I wanted to go over that later too. Matter of fact, that is something I wanted to go over. They got the video out for the autopsy for the baby, and the baby was breathing. She took before she put him in the trash, he was breathing. So yeah, so I think she should be charged with murder. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree. If that baby was born breathing, yes. Especially for her being in a hospital. What do you guys think? Lola says yes. Duckery says 100%. Yep, 100%. Cashmere. Agreed. Fairy Dust Diaries. Oh, Truth Hurts says she was also taking diet pills while pregnant. Absolutely charged with murder. Yes, and more. Oh, yes, her case, manslaughter, in my opinion. Oh, absolutely. I think straight murder is too much, Sticky says. Audacity says, yep, if he was born breathing. Morning, Willow. 25 to life. Katie said, a great Wyoming Gals agreed. Okay. Independent Thinker says, I'll leave it to Bieber. Yeah, that got misunderstood by a few people. At the beginning of the live, Queen addressed GW and offered her to come up, so that's why she did. Oh, God, that was the day I was stuck alongside the highway in Montana. That was a rough day, guys. Pulled over to fight with somebody on YouTube. That was dumb of me. Pecan Pie agrees. No sympathy, convict her of murder. Okay, Leave It to Bieber says, Independent Thinker. Yeah, I caught that part. It was backpedaling for me. That was a little much. I don't know. I could have interpreted it wrong. Honestly, I don't care. I'm just here to distract. Okay, that works. Child abuse. Yes, I agree, Duckery. Hey, at least I did pull over. Yeah, well, that's because otherwise I would have went another mile down the road. I would have lost cell service. I agree. She's still young herself. Hello, Justin. She's not in treatment. She was just seen at a friend's house. Oh. Seeing pictures after the bathroom, she tried to clean it up. Straight looked like a crime scene. Yes, the good Allison GW left here and went over and hopped up on Laura's panel to whine about how mean the hive was. Well, we're a beehive. We're not exactly welcoming. We can be. I agree, Brittany. It's sad all the way around. It's sad for the baby. It's sad for the parent. It's sad for Lexi's parents. And like I said, now I keep thinking about that conversation that her mom said. Lexi, we talked about this. Uh-oh, independent thinker is all out of F's to give. Her pockets are empty. There's none left. Thank you, Gina Diamond. Leave it to Beaver. Says... Oh, hang on. The good Allison, absolutely, she sure did that. Was another point of contingency for me. Thanks for reminding me. Uh-oh. All right, I gotta answer a phone call. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys. I've got a phone call that I had to take. You guys will just have to keep talking amongst yourselves politely.
Good morning.
What's up?
Happy Friday.
I love it. I was just back chatting it up too. I was like, shit,
Oh, what's up, Willow?
oh shit, hold up. Man, my damn earbud ain't connected. I was like, why the hell I can't hear y'all? Alright, hold up. Man, at first it was top chat, now I'm on some rookie shit today. Lord help me. Let me try and fix this shit real quick.
Sorry, you guys. I'm still getting over this cold, so my voice is still messed up. Hello? Am I here alone?
Nah, I'm still working on this shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's me, Pecan. It's NorCal and Willow just jumped up here. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've had this like summer cold for like a week, and the whole first part of the week I didn't have a voice at all, so it's coming back.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, NorCal.
Is that my grandma Sherry?
No. Oh my
That's good,
gosh.
Nunya.
Just kidding. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Hello, love.
Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope everybody is having an amazing Friday.
Oh, I'm just happy it's Friday.
You know what I thought when I heard you jump up here, because I don't know your voice fully. I think I've only seen you on panel like a couple of times, right?
Uh-huh.
It's Grammy Good Onion. No, thank you.
Aw. Well, it's so sweet. Good morning.
You know what I thought of is I was like, it'd be really cool, like if Queen at some point in time had a live where it was like nothing but new people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And not like some, you know the randoms, they always come and jump up and, plug their pages and all that, malarkey.
So I have a channel too, and I do OnlyFans content.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And I'm not here to plug my channel, but I'm just saying, in case you want to. Well, no. I don't want to actually talk about what I do on my panel. I just want to kind of tell you about an idea I had that I actually did on my panel.
Don't sub to my channel. Whatever you do, like I'm not looking for something. Don't sub to my Yeah, okay. Sure thing.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly how it goes. Anyways, but like actual people who are like in the chat, like that you see constantly, getting to be able to actually like hear them and like, just not obviously nothing like intrusive or anything like that. Grandma Sherry, nothing is wrong with being you.
No.
I think I just don't identify as a grandmother as at this point in my life. So I think that just threw me off. That's all. But I think that'd be really neat. Like I know people are always so scared to like come up and like not to come up and like, like tell a bunch of personal stuff or anything like that, but
Right.
just come up and say hello, or maybe like everybody answers 3 general, questions. You know what I mean? Like just, I don't know. Oh, Pecan, I can't.
I
Well,
think
here's
it's
the
a good
link to Good
idea
Nunya's channel.
if you can get people to come up. I know for me, it took me a long time to feel comfortable coming up on panel. The first couple of times I came up, I was so nervous. I was like shaking and.
Really?
I think it's based on like the setting. Like if it's one of those chill moments and it's just like, and I don't care, whose channel it is. There's always that core group, about 5 to 10 people that are kind of your normal staples on any panel. But when you're like the new kid that just pops up, it's kind of a chill stream. It's kind of like the spotlight suddenly turns to you. Like, okay, well, we're all just up here bullshit about mindless nothing. So what do you got? What'd you bring to it? Now, if you hop up in the middle of a heated discussion about something specific, so you can come right in and chime in with it, I think that helps sometimes. But a lot of times, the most chill streams are kind of the most awkward ones if you've never done a panel before. I think so, anyway.
I agree.
I always think like it like the most awkward ones to me are like we're in a like we're going over like a case, right? And we're like digging into the details and figuring out like, well, what happened? Well, let's go watch the video some more, right? And then somebody pops up.
He has no idea what you're talking about.
Hey, so Queen, I just want to let you know that I absolutely love you. I've been watching for all of about 2 hours now, and I've loved everything I've seen about you. And yeah, like I'm just so glad to be here. And
Are you asking Nunya?
And she's like, okay, so that's cool. Like, what do you got to say about this case? And she's like, and they're like, well, I haven't watched anything that you've actually been talking about. But yeah, I just wanted to hop up and introduce myself and let everybody get to know me.
Okay, I'm going to tell you the one that bothers me, and this is maybe like such an asshole, but like, you got to read the room, man. And I don't ever want to be the guy that tells somebody they can't talk about a loss or a tragedy or something bad that's personally happened to them. They want to tell their story, and I get that. But when I'm up here dragging the hell out of some dipshit YouTuber and then you just pop up on a panel and talk about, your grandmama and, what happened last year and your husband passed. It's like, oh man, you just totally rearranged the fucking
Well,
furniture up in
yeah,
this bitch.
it
Like, I don't
derails
want to
the
say
live, it
nothing, but
derails the chat, it derails a lot of things when
yes,
people don't stay on subject.
yes.
Well, I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to derail the chat because I just got a phone call. That was a death. My friend's brother died.
See, there you
Well,
go.
voices, thank you for
You're
providing
welcome.
us this exact moment
There you
that
go.
Willow was just
I
talking
am
about.
sorry.
Yep,
Condolences to
absolutely.
your
I
friend,
am
but
sorry.
now
I
you've
am
all put
sorry.
us in a space where now we have to actually, take a
Yep.
When
moment.
it does, because now you feel like an asshole if you make a joke about anything. Like, I was mid laugh, so now I feel like I'm kind of a little
It's
out of.
Willow. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's totally okay, buddy. It's okay.
It was one of those awkward moments. Now, like, what do I say to that? I'm over laughing
The
about some
hard
other
part is,
shit. And I was
even if voices says it's okay, right, Willow?
Yep,
Somebody
it's
in the
okay.
chat is going to be like, "How heartless of you, Willow! Is this the asshole side
oh
you've
yeah,
been telling us
yeah,
about?"
yeah. There. He ain't lying. Look at him up there making jokes about. He's making fun of those submarine people all day yesterday. Yeah, I was
Was
indeed.
that you?
I
Oh,
did
I
it
heard
too.
about it, but
absolutely.
I didn't hear the
Wait,
comments. I got to go back and watch it.
these
I've been
bitches,
making Xbox jokes all day long.
Xbox jokes.
Oh,
Well, listen,
okay,
if
that's
they
different.
didn't realize if they didn't learn everything from Gilligan, no 3-hour trip turns out well.
Dude, like, look, man. Here's the thing, right? I am, of course, I'm sorry it happened. And I can point to tons of weird conspiratorial ways to look at it. I mean, gee, that ship claims yet another handful of lives. There's tons of ways you can look at it. It's kind of weird. Also, the people that were on that submarine, you can kind of draw some correlations. Also, back to the Titanic. Of course, Cinema Shogun done whipped out some really deep lore in the fact that the Simpsons are like pop culture oracles, man.
Yeah,
Like,
they are.
the Simpsons and Seth MacFarlane both a Family Guy. Like, they should get those dudes into custody ASAP. But and like, you always felt that way about Murder She Wrote. Y'all remember Murder She Wrote? Angela
I said
Lansbury.
that in the chat yesterday.
I
I'm pretty
love
sure that
Murder
those
She Wrote.
writers are time travelers.
Everywhere she showed up, somebody died, man. The first thing I would do in Murder She Wrote is arrest her. Like, everywhere she goes, man. I mean, that would have been a real short series if I was on that show. We'd have put cuffs on that broad quick. I mean, every town she comes to. That's kind of the way I feel about Seth MacFarlane and the Simpson people. Like, they're just great at forecasting this. But so, my thing is this, man. If everything would have went off without a hitch, nobody would have said shit about the PlayStation controller. It would have been typical billionaire eccentric shit. When you're rich, it's eccentric, and it's evil genius, and it's cool. But when it fails, your billionaire genius goes to batshit crazy, and you look stupid. Had it worked, everybody would have thought it was cool, but it didn't work, and here we are. So, did the controller have anything to do with it? Yeah, probably not. That was the joke I made. Was, yeah, he probably took $1 billion submarine and bought some Dollar Tree batteries. Should have used the Xbox controller. Was kind of the joke. But I mean, look, it is sad. I hate that it happened, but come on, man. We're looking
At
at
some
shit about
point
this
in
now that
time.
there's a million things that told them not to go and do this, and you fucking did it anyway. So,
Yeah, I seen some text messages with that Stockton Rush was sending to one of the guys got leaked this morning.
Oh
mhm.
And
no.
so the person and he's a salesperson, so obviously, salespeople tell you all the time, no, this is totally safe and fine, even though like the wheel is hanging off the car. So it happens, not that it's right, just that it happens. Anyways, in the messages, he's talking to the first message, he's talking to somebody else and like, hey, I got a guy who I think would be interested in going out in the next, expedition that you're going to go in. And he's like, but he's kind of scared because, somebody is telling him that, I don't know, there could be like a giant squid or something like that, right? Like there was maybe a sperm whale or something like that, right? That easily could like hit them and knock them off of their balance or whatever. I'm not a technical kind of person, so whatever. Anyways, and so he was like, yeah, just hook me up with him. And, it just hooked me up with him and I'll talk to him. And so then the next set of text messages are him talking to, I don't know who the person was. Obviously, they potentially may have been somebody on that voyage, but I'm not sure. But anyways, and the person is telling him like, no, like this is, this is this and that is that, and like this could happen and that could happen. And he's like, yeah, no, man, like we've been there, we've done that, we've already got this. No, that's not a problem. Like, again, he's a salesperson, right? So I don't see like people are all like, oh my God, look, he knew it was wrong. And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think so. Like, I mean, he may have absolutely known it was wrong and that there were safety issues for sure. But I think
He
that
was on
like
it too, though.
he was, like he believed in, what his company built and what they stood for.
He
And
put his ass on it too. You know, that's the
yeah,
one
it's
thing I
not like
will
he
look
just
at.
went and let them walk, let them go on their
Yeah,
own and go out, So it
it's
was
totally
interesting.
safe. He definitely put his money where his mouth is. So I mean, I can't hate on that. I mean, you gambled, you were wrong. I mean, it's just that simple. Stupid games, stupid prizes, and I mean, to me, this was not. I promise you, taking a family of 8 to the Magic Kingdom is a hell of a lot cheaper than this vacation was. Anybody who went and did this, I ain't no telling what they paid to be on that submarine. So,
Well, it was 250. So the one he did, he was supposed to do one in May, and the text message showed the first one he was supposed to do, they were charging 150. But I guess when they seen they had interest, maybe they put it up to 250. So they did say that they paid 250 for this trip.
that's not outright. I
But
mean, gas prices and shit are high, but damn, my money. That's woo.
it was the guy's Night
A
Zero son. He was
3-hour
terrified.
tour.
He really didn't want to go. He told his aunt he was terrified, but went because it was his dad's Father's Day present. Well, I mean, again, not again. I'm very sorry for the families who lost somebody,
I am.
obviously, but I also think like what people have to understand sometimes is I'm not really like I have a pretty thick skin, so I'm not judging anybody who doesn't, who has a thinner skin. But I think you have to understand that when you're talking about very heavy subjects, some people, not all people, but some people actually use humor to be able to get through that subject, to be able to process the thoughts of, a terrible situation that has happened. Maybe inappropriate at times, sure. But
Oh, the memes have been great though. The
everybody,
memes have
oh
been funny
man.
as hell.
Oh
Dude,
my
the
God.
funniest one I saw before they knew it was like had blown up and they thought it was an air thing.
Willow, wait. We got to warn the chat so that everybody's like, oh my God, no. We're about to discuss some inappropriate memes that we've seen
Wildly
from
inappropriate.
this situation. They are wildly inappropriate.
And we
So
didn't make
this is
any
not
of
to make
them.
fun of. We did not
Disclaimer.
make them. We've just
We did
seen
not
them.
make them.
So
We're just
saying.
discussing them.
Queen Norcal's backstage. If you could let her up when you get a chance. And Ellie.
The one that just says, that's all it says. It's like, with the little controller, you see the boat go by, the sub go by, it says, Alexa, play Air Supply.
Oh, no, I see one. I'm gonna go try and find it right now because I don't want to misquote it. It was like, oh dang, of course my thing.
Well, Texan, the Howells financed this trip.
It was like, oh,
Marianne was the saleswoman, and Skipper is he was the one driving the Xbox controller.
okay. PJ, my name is the Good Nunya, and then I know Willow is here, Voices is here, Queen is here. She just stepped away for a second. I don't know who else is up here. If anybody else is here. Well, I can't get it to low right now, but it was something like you can't just disappear out of somebody's life. It's like them. You can't just disappear out of somebody's life. Me, and it's a picture of the submersive.
Oh.
I was like, I felt that on a spiritual level. I was like, oh my God, these people are crazy.
Well, and think about it. It was an implosion. So it wasn't able to stand the pressure for how deep it went.
And that's what I don't understand, because part of the whole conspiratorial Simpsons and what's his name? Did they not say that exact, not that company, that same sub had went down before with another guy on it? So it had made it before. I'm almost positive they said that exact same stuff. So, what exactly happened this time? I mean, can weather conditions truly change it?
Maybe it was fractured. What maybe the pressure had fractured something from the first time it had gone down.
I don't know if
That's quite.
anybody will ever really know,
Nah,
especially
you
if
won't know at
it's
this point.
it's a piece of machinery that isn't, when a plane crashes, they have that black box to tell them, and they can use that to
Right.
research and figure out, okay, what happened, what went wrong, right?
Yeah.
I don't think that this has that, so I don't think we'll ever really know. They can
Yeah.
do what they theorize or what they think has happened, but I don't think they'll ever be able to be like,
No
yeah,
black
at
box.
this point
They
in
had an
time.
Xbox.
Yeah, no, the Xbox didn't have the black box. Did they have issues all 3 times it went down? So my understanding is they've only had issues 1 time before, but they were so minor that it was nothing. A guy has come forward that worked on the vessel and told them some plate thing wouldn't hold that pressure. He was fired for saying that. Yeah, I mean, I don't
This
know.
was
I
just
feel
dirty
different
all the
because,
way
like,
around.
when you're doing experimental work or things,
It's risky, man. I
it's
mean,
like there's just a certain level of risk. Now, don't get me wrong. Should they have listened to him? Sure, but I don't know. Hey, Nessie B, I see you. I
these
don't know.
people are what you consider explorers. I mean, there are people that have died all over the side of Mount Everest. I mean, people roll the dice to do this, man. I mean, and
Green boots guy. Green boots
yeah, the
guy is the one
green,
that makes me.
absolutely. I watched the whole job. Actually, I talked about that last time, or a couple weeks
I
back. When I was
watched
on
one
here.
last night about him.
About the whole just documentary side of just how you can't move people off that mountain when they die. I mean, they're just there. They end up freezing to the mountain and become part of the climate. You can't get choppers up there. You can't altitude. You can't fly up there at a certain part. There's no way to get them down at Mount Everest. Just how many people are literally plastered. It's gotten so bad on that mountain now because it's become such a sport that literally the entire mountain looks like Skid Row. It's just plastered with water bottles, air tanks, and bodies. Like literally, you will not trek up the side of Mount Everest and not see at least a handful of dead people. Like it's that bad now.
Yeah.
Frozen to the ground.
And the garbage that people are leaving behind
is insane.
It's gross now. And like most days when you get to summit, it's literally person after person after person after person for like 3 miles of it.
Yeah, that people lined all the way up. Just it's become almost like just going to a museum now. It's so weird. It's kind of lost its allure a little bit. But yeah, I mean that's just part of it, man. I mean when you're and again, somebody paid asshole money to go up the side of that damn mountain. And it's the same way here. People paid big bucks to go down there. And it is a little mind blowing to me to think that this guy would purposely neglect anything. If you're getting 250 grand a trip to take folks down here, obviously we know the guy's wallet weighs more than most people's homes.
He might
I
have just
can't
felt
imagine
invincible though after
Yeah, I
a
mean,
while.
that's
Do you know
possible.
what I mean? He went down
absolutely.
there like so many times. It wasn't just like one a year. It was like
Yeah, he had
they
been
were
quite a
probably
few
going,
times.
and they went down several times in that vessel. So like I think, like how like planes are checked after like every flight. This like I think there was probably some kind of negligence that happened because how do you check like the glass every single time if it's gonna be able to go down that far? Because if it gets like the slightest crack,
Right, like the pressure, like if it's going to be able to withstand the pressure again. I
yeah.
agree.
Well, I know they made a big to-do about the weather. That they said this year they didn't even think they'd be able to go. That they had a very small window, and a lot of people were saying, "Bro,
Only bring the weather."
yes." A lot of people were
that could
saying
change the pressure for sure.
that's
It's all
exactly
like
what
a
I was getting
pressure
at.
thing.
I didn't really understand why, because I was thinking if you're that far below the surface, I mean it's always going to be cold. You're miles down. I couldn't imagine where it made that much of a difference. But that really could have been the difference. Maybe the temperature causes it to be more fragile. Maybe
temperature could change is like proportional with actually with pressure. So I mean, but they know the temperature. Oh really?
Well, they talked about how cold it gets. How cold it gets after like a certain point. It starts to get really
depth.
cold in the vessel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just not supposed to go down that far. Like it's just so dangerous to go 2.5 miles down. Like
oh yeah,
literally the slightest thing. And what's the thing that the fact that it imploded though is like better than the scenario of them in there for 3 or 4 days and then dying. You know what I mean? Because it happened like they probably blinked their eye and it was like they didn't even know they died.
Oh,
You
it's
know
like
what
an
I mean?
incinerator. You don't even know. You
It
probably
like
felt a quick headache, a pinprick to the
no,
eye or something, a quick pinprick, and
yeah,
nothing. Just nothing.
something,
It was gone. Just over.
just nothing. Because it was like like they say that the pressure, as soon as like that pressure chamber is like breached and the pressure above it will like it said they did the math and it would take like a millisecond, less than a
Yeah.
millisecond for it to completely implode into itself, like crush. So they would
Well,
blink their eyes and then be gone almost like,
well,
so
even
it's
when you
so
think about,
instant.
Listen,
being in a car
I'm
wreck or
with
being
Hakkad.
shot or something, it only takes a split second for you to go, something doesn't feel right, and then it's just over. So, I
Yeah,
mean, you might have got that, but I don't think anybody hurt. I don't think it was nothing like that. It
Oh,
went quick.
nothing. It was a
I'm
blink
with
and it was over. Yeah,
I'm with Hakkad. Hakkad said there's a lot of dangerous shit people do every day.
it's true.
Absolutely.
I
Agreed.
mean,
I agree.
wow.
And the
And there's
other
a
thing
lot of
is, it's
people
like
that
I feel
pay.
like they're the one thing that kind of bothered me about this one a little bit is it was like it was on every news channel everywhere, right? And there was an actual ship with like 100 migrant people who like had drowned because there was too many people on the ship. I think it was off the coast of Pakistan, maybe. Don't quote me, but you can look up the article yourself, or look up the story yourself. And it was like nobody is looking for them, but like 2 different countries are looking for these 5 people, and that makes it hard
Well, there was like hope
because it's
involved
just
with this
yeah,
case too. I mean,
that's
that
true.
happened and it was like a tragedy and they were like picking up the pieces. Like it's happened before where people like stuff like this is actually like happens, you know, and people just don't hear about it. I mean, not to this level where it's like rich businessmen going to the Titanic, but like ferries, like there was like a terrible one that happened, I think in China or something, or near off the coast, and it was off, you know, like tragedies are always happening. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're always
Yeah.
happening and you can't say look here instead of here. Like that was thrown into
Well,
our
no, I'm not
eyes.
saying look
Look at the
here
kid
instead
that
of here. What I'm saying is as important as it was, right? Now don't get me wrong, right? Okay, fine. They figured out that, you know, it imploded, right? Okay.
Mm.
Now they're going to put in the search efforts to locate anything, if anything remains, right? Okay, that's cool. What I'm saying though is to me like that same effort, like those people's families, they want to be able to recover what may remain potentially of their loved ones. Why doesn't that matter? Just because there's no hope for their lives, obviously, you know, like they're deceased, they
But wait,
drowned,
didn't they
but
sign a waiver? Isn't there a waiver involved that
For this,
like
she's
if
for
talking
the
about the ferry.
Titan, yes, not the one
for
I'm
the
talking
tight
about.
right? Oh, not the one you're talking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So like that's just my thing. I feel like that's where like you have to me what it should have been is very unfortunate, despite them you know, being explorers, despite them having an some
Well, I
oceanography
feel that, but to an extent,
backgrounds,
I feel like, and
that
I hate to
their
cut you off.
lives mattered as well, but I just feel like everybody, you know, across the board should have gotten the same attention, and it doesn't happen. And that to me wasn't talked about much. Go ahead, Queen. Sorry.
No, baby, it's okay. I have a lag somewhere because I didn't even hear you at first, and then I heard you talking, and I'm sorry to be rude. Let me pop out and come back in.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you
What
mean.
is
Like
with all the cussing? Like we don't cuss?
there should
Is this the
be
first time they heard us cussing?
eyes on all this stuff. Do you know what I mean? But like I feel like this was like fantastical. It was almost like the Apollo, like like a spaceship going missing, because it was like going down that much into like it just was like beyond our like imagine, like what we could even like fathom, I think, for people, and that people were paying to go do this thing and could have put themselves into this. You know, I think there's always tragedies going on. I mean, I think people cover things that are fantastic. Like it's like, whoa, like this is the craziest thing. There's 5 people like stuck in this little, you know, capsule under the water. Like it just, you know, those kind of stories, because it's so, you know, beyond. That's all. You know, I'm not saying anything is right or wrong. It's just
Look at
it's
the
a
kid that
phenomenon, you know.
look at the kid that jumped off the cruise
Yeah.
ship and they haven't ever recovered his body. like it was their senior cruise ship, and he just jumped off into the water, and there was a shark swimming, or what they thought was a shark. We talked
I
about it
honestly say
already.
it's pretty impressive they found it at all. I mean, like, and they found it pretty damn quick. I mean, considering they knew it was
Yeah.
within a 1600. I mean, you're talking that's a hellacious window, and that they actually, in theory, would you have got it up before the 90 hours, 96 hours? Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. But they damn sure were right on the cusp. And considering they lingered almost 24 hours before we even knew it was missing, I'll say needle in a haystack, my ass. They found it pretty
I think
damn
they
quick.
knew too, also because supposedly like the Naval Academy or something, they
Yeah.
like registered like a boom at the exact time where they lost
Uh-huh.
electronic and like
Yes.
that came out
I
today.
think they knew that boom was a lot more than what they were saying early on. I agree with Ellie. I think they already kind of knew. They just weren't saying it yet until they found
And
debris.
and they also had to get those ROVs because they sent 2 ROVs down originally, and they imploded because they couldn't. They were only supposed to go. They could only go to 3,000 feet, and they were at 4,000 feet or something. And so feet or meters. Sorry. 4,000 meters, and they can only go to 3,000 meters. And so they imploded those first 2 ROVs that they have. And then that French ship, I think, is the one that was bringing those ROVs that were able to go down that far. And those are the ones that found the ROVs are what found them, because they were cameras on the ocean floor, right? With like lights, and they boom, they found it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I hate to say it, but I'm not endangering other lives. If I can't send a robot or something to get you, I'm not. I mean, no disrespect. There's a reason we've left that ship on the bottom of the ocean floor for 110 years. And I'm not making a special trip for you either. You did this on purpose. Those 1,000 people on that ship did not. You absolutely did this shit on
I
purpose.
don't think there's anything to really get. I mean, they could probably
Nah.
pull up the debris like with robots, but I don't think
Yeah.
there's any like live people to get, truthfully. I mean, or any.
Oh, no.
It was like squished. I hate to say it, and then there's like all the animal life out there, right?
I wouldn't even bother trying to recover it. Like, I mean, we know roughly what happened, and I think at this point it'll be a minute before anybody else goes down there assing around with this. Like I said, there was I've watched so much Titanic shit. I am like scared to death of the ocean, but I think it's great. Like, I love it. I'm into all that maritime horror, shipwreck shit. But James Cameron took a trip down there, and he did it in a submarine that was badass. It seemed relatively safe, and it was like somebody's couch with a bubble on the front of it. Like,
He
like
knew
30
actually
people in
what
there.
happened. He was like interviewed. I saw an interview with him today. He totally was like, it imploded because
Yes,
he
he
knew
was one of the
about
first ones to send an email out. He sent an email out and
Yeah.
said, it's gone. They're gone. He said, we lost some
They're
good
gone.
friends. But I see, okay, so to piggyback off what Good Nunya was saying, I don't think it's fair. They did sign a waiver to go down there. And if anything happened, and I don't think it's fair to have people go down there and potentially hurt themselves or lose their lives trying to recover them.
Absolutely. I mean, you knew what you were getting into.
And they signed a waiver. They knew what was going on. Their family knew because they had to have talked to the family about the waiver. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you sign things like that because,
You just
you
don't
want to go
think.
over that with your husband, your wife, your family, so they know.
Yeah.
And people were talking about litigation and lawsuits. Why? I mean, with all due
Well,
respect,
the lawyer,
it's a bunch of rich people
was going
suing rich
over it.
people. And they're all
The
wealthy
lawyer,
as hell.
that guy, the lawyer, he was going over it. And there is like litigation possibilities, because a lot of release of liabilities are definitely not, they could be overthrown in court for whatever reason, but not that these people are going to sue anybody. I mean, who knows? But there is one of the guys that they'd be suing is in there. So it'd be like going to his estate. And if he's a corporation, that's going to be hard. Like there's just like a lot of shit,
And everybody on that boat, that's what I'm saying. Everybody on that boat was loaded. I mean, so, it can't be just for money. And to be honest, they're all explorers. They kind of know the risk. Was there some neglect? Maybe. But again, I have to look at the guy and say, he put his money where his mouth is. It wasn't like he sent y'all down there. He was on the boat too.
Right.
I mean, he truly believed in what he was doing.
They have it's a 4-day trip to make it there. So they talked and they went over stuff, and they, you know what I mean? For 3 days, they ate together, slept together, went over classes, talked over things. You know what I mean? Like
right on the ocean liner getting there.
Yeah.
The mother one. Yeah.
Went over
I feel
all
bad
this
for that
stuff,
kid.
3 days. It just really sucks because the 19-year-old, I don't think he realized what he was getting himself into, or I don't think he would have went.
Somebody
he was
somebody
scared
yesterday had
shitless.
referenced a statement that had been made that the kid didn't even really want to go.
Yeah, it was a Father's Day thing with his dad
Yeah,
kind of
his
thing. He was
aunt.
terrified.
His aunt was interviewed, and he was like freaking out about it, really scared about it, like just did not want to go. I feel
And
really
I'm
bad
not
for that poor kid.
super claustrophobic, but I mean, let's really think about that for a minute. You were basically in a good sized walk-in closet with 4 or 5 people, no furniture. You're looking at about a 3-hour trip of total blackness. I mean, this isn't something that you can freak
Well,
out and
there's
they're gonna stop the ride
electricity.
and let you off.
There's
I mean,
electricity on
well,
there.
I mean, there's lights in there, in the
Yeah, it
ship
wasn't
itself, but you're
blackness.
just floating in like the abyss of nothingness. I mean, there's no light down there except what's with you on that boat. You're not going to see
Yeah.
anything but dark, and there's no quick fix. If you get down there and start freaking out, there's
There's a
nothing I
window.
can do to save you. This is going to be a 3-hour trip to even get you to calm down. Like
It's like
this
8
is,
hours.
yeah. I mean, there's just no quick turnaround to this. You are committed, man. I mean, I
Did
don't
you
know.
guys
That's
know that
guy.
there was Did you guys know that there was a guy from Idaho that was supposed to be on board and he
Well,
didn't
there's
go?
going to be
hell
another
no.
round going down. But this one guy that was interviewed said that he freaking took a nap on the way down. I'm like, everybody's different, like it's also like we, in retrospect, seeing it, but those people were not scared to do it when they were doing it because there was so
Oh,
many people that went up and down. But I think there was wear on that vessel that they couldn't have known about. Like the tiniest little crack in that window, that's all they needed. Boom, that he could have like broke and boom,
I
that
think
was
it's the
it,
same with space. I mean, the people that go up in space shuttles and rockets and shit. I mean, when it's over quick. It's not going to be
Yeah,
lingering or.
similar.
But there's
Yep.
got to be some fear to that, man. Yeah, you want to see the
Oh
moon. Yeah,
yeah.
you want to go down and see the Titanic. That's how I would have to do it before I board the ship. Got my vape, cool. Got this. I got my Xanax. Awesome. I'm gonna need that because I am gonna be hammered before I board that little bubble. You hear me? I'm going to need to have all my nerves in check.
Can I interrupt really quickly? Sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
Queen, if you're here, you KNS gifted some memberships to the page, and then there's 2 members in a super chat as well.
Thank you, love. I didn't see it, so I appreciate that, KNS. Thank you so much for donating memberships to the Hive, baby. I appreciate you supporting. Corky Carlotta, thank you for becoming a new member, and Cynthia, thank you for becoming a new member, and thank you for the $2 super chat, love.
That's weird, man, that it now does the star thing where you can see like super chat, but it still doesn't show about the memberships or
Yeah,
any
it doesn't
gifted
show the memberships, but if you click over on the other side, it's got like it says auto star super chats, so you can turn it off and then it won't star them, or you can turn it on and it will star them. So I have it like set up to where it's on the side, but I don't ever like it's when I switch over to my laptop, I just don't have it. You know what I mean, on that side, so. It still doesn't show memberships, but it shows everything else.
I want to say it. I'm gonna be gassing some fires from last night. I ain't gonna bring it up. I went pretty hard on it last night a little bit.
Don't do it, Willow. Don't do it.
I
We're going
did.
like ice. No fire today. Just straight ice. I'm gonna be up here to be the voice of reason for you, Willow.
Look, you got to get that shit edited, Jones, and so I can watch. I'm because I missed a lot, I guess. Fuck.
Oh, Queen, we were rough last night. I'm not even kidding you, baby.
Oh, here we go.
I got a
Voices, not you too. Not fire, ice.
No fire, ice. No, she's right. We all talked about it last night. That is it. I mean, look, I'll forever make jokes.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it then. Fuck. I watched some of it. I was there for some of it, but
I have a feeling that you're gonna say at some point, Voices, I'm disappointed in you.
Not bad, huh?
6 of Media, welcome back from vacation. We're glad to have you back.
Yes.
I'm just going to forewarn you with that little bit because that way you can just be prepared. That
I'm going to be over here, ice, baby. Songs about ice so I can keep singing it because they're not going to stop the fires going.
If we put Willow and Voices on a panel together, I don't think there'd be a YouTube left.
No, there
Come on, Willow, when are we doing it?
I saw that Discord last night. I saw that comment. Said, could you imagine if you left them two just unattended on a panel, just the two of them? They're like, dude, channel deletion and ban in a matter of days. Gone.
Oh my god, you guys would be fuck. Nuke YouTube. There we go. We're done.
I'm fixing to go hard in the paint. I'm telling you, I've just decided that, you know what,
Can I have a
man.
link that night, Willow? Can I have a
I just
rent
don't.
and a link?
I used to care about like preserving channels and whatnot. You know, look, truth be told, fuck it, man. I'll say it. This ain't my first rodeo on YouTube. It ain't. That's why I come and go. You know, take that how you want to take it. No, I'm not the fucking umbrella guy. But no, this isn't my first stab at this either. So yeah, I mean, and it was a much different time. Now, you know, obviously they've tightened the reins a little bit. Circa 2015, really 2012, 2013, all the way to about 2016. It was, to me, a little more unedited and wide open. And I personally think it was safer. You know, I'm kind of a believer that the more you try to tighten the restraints on shit, the more you just basically tempt people to circumvent. Like, you can tell me all the shit I can't say. I'm just going to spell it with a fucking 3. I'm just going to take an A and make a 4. I'm still going to say all the same shit. You're just now challenging me to say it in code. And it makes everybody else do it. It doesn't change the context. It doesn't make me act right. If anything, it makes me want to be more of an asshole because you're telling me not to do it. Hell, even in kids at Finding Nemo, don't you touch it. He's touching the butt. You know, we know kids. I mean, since you're a toddler, you do that shit. If you're told not to do something, you do it. It's no different on YouTube. The more you tell me I can't do it, the more it makes me want to push the envelope. And I think most people feel that way.
So
So
the more I sing Ice Ice Baby, you're going to want to set the world on fire? Is
we
that what I'm
didn't start the
understanding?
fire, so the burning.
World's been burning. We didn't start the fire.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't. I'll forever make jokes, and that's generally what I do anyway. I'm just the dude that's going to take little underhanded jabs throughout the night. That anytime there's an opening, I'll just kind of pow. But will I ever just harp on her for hours? Probably not.
Are on fire. Let that motherfucker burn.
I mean, I'm serious. Like, I do agree with that.
From the windows to the wall.
We have the only life that channel has is truly because of
Willow,
Jones
you're
and the
gonna make
Hive.
me jump down off a panel.
Oh, I ain't getting into it. I'm
No.
saying it is true that is kind of how she's been able to stay afloat. So yeah, I'm with that, man. Not really. I'll forever take jokes, but I'm not going to divulge a whole bunch of my time to it. Probably not. There's plenty of other people to roast and make fun of. I get thinking 25 off the top of my head right this second.
And
So
there's plenty of other, you know, I don't know what you want to call it, things to discuss. Y'all, literally, y'all.
Yeah, did you guys see Miss P's back?
No.
I told you though she would be. It did take longer than I thought it would though.
Yeah, she's
took-
back.
Alright,
And
get
she's
back.
like, it's me. I'm doing great. I'm having a positive attitude. And I'm like, yeah, until somebody pisses you off, and then it's going to be ass creep this, ass creep that.
It won't take just a minute 'cause I'm pretty sure I saw Robbie drop a diss track or something over, so I'm pretty sure it's coming.
Oh my god, not a diss track. So
It's something.
she was
Oh,
supposed
yeah.
to come out and tell everybody all, you know, like everything that had happened. Did she talk about it at all?
Nah, not that I've seen anyways. Here, we'll play it.
Okay, so maybe she just went back to just doing
Yeah.
her. Good for her.
I just saw the community post. All I saw.
Oh God, she's starting on those too.
Oh, the community post is like a short Stephen King, like one of his little.
Oh my God, look out! She'll have about 20 of them. Look out!
Several paragraphs.
She'll
Like
have
it
about-
was it
In all caps.
Yep.
In all caps.
yeah, it was a pretty extensive read. It wasn't.
Creeps.
It's like paragraphs. I'm gonna have to look her up. I don't ever watch her or
Oh, here we go.
look at her, but I do know some of the stuff y'all play is funny.
Miss P.
This is another one that should be an Ice Ice Baby.
Miss P. I thought you what it's called. Miss P is back.
Guess who's back?
Morning, everyone.
Back again.
I just woke up, had a good night's sleep finally.
Oh shit! Look out!
letting
She's
everyone
on one
know
today.
that
She
if those
fucking
little
got some
childish,
sleep.
immature kindergartners over there want to continue to knock me around, bully me, try to get me into more legal trouble.
Her eyes are really
Not
pretty. I
happening.
like the blue.
Not happening.
Okay.
I am going to be ignoring those people
Good for you.
because I'm so tired of being mentally knocked down.
That's
Go ahead,
Let them
Miss
go ahead and make
T.
fun of my bangs. I don't care.
Do your
I
bangs.
had better, more positive things to start focusing on.
Okay.
So there's that.
Yeah.
I am not going to let those little immature kindergartners push me around.
You go, girl.
Good.
If they want to go ahead and talk and cackle and whatever, that's on
She
them
doesn't
over
care.
there.
Good.
Not me.
She doesn't care. Okay.
Get
Sure thing.
better
Come
things
on,
to
Willow.
I'm trying to have that
Join
Miss T
her.
energy.
which is myself.
She doesn't care, and she'll tell you about it for 2 minutes straight.
There,
I'm like,
that's all she's talked about is positive energy and fuck them little kindergartners. Got it. Yeah, it doesn't sound like she cares at all.
That's it. That's all. Rachel Lee, I will go check it now, baby. Give me just a minute. I got you.
Shit. Rinse, wash,
I need to
repeat.
focus on myself now.
Here,
I have been put through enough mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and physically. So now this is
damn, Miss P.
my time to where I need to focus on myself and focus on more positive things in my life,
I agree.
like my happiness and my peace of mind.
Yep.
So
Focusing
let
on
them
yourself doesn't
little
warrant
biddies over
YouTube
there, the
videos.
little immature kindergartners, let them cackle, let them spew. Not gonna bother me. So
okay.
And no touch with Hooker. I have had everyone put on block along with him. He's had a lot of people put on block on his phone because we just don't need the extra upset.
Okay.
So that's where that's at. We've
That's
had
a
too many people
great way
constantly
to
calling
start
us
it
and
out.
telling us about my continual legal situation, and as of now, we just are not going to discuss it any further until after we see what happens come July.
Okay.
So
good
again,
for
if we're
her.
going to be hassled, people that have our phone number will continue to be blocked because we just don't want to be bothered.
And yet here you
We're tired
are.
of the
That's
upset.
awesome.
So
Not
as of
being
now, being
bothered.
Friday,
She
being
needs
the
to get
weekend,
it out,
my husband and I
Willow.
have
Come
better, more
on.
positive things to wanting to focus on.
And you haven't
More
named
break
one.
left
And
gap.
Sophie, I love my
Willow.
avatar.
More break left
Last night
gas.
you made me smile. You made me so happy.
Oh.
I'm so tickled. So it's a gift that will always be cherished. So I just want you to know again, I really, really do appreciate it. You went to a lot of work.
Oh,
So again, I went to bed with a smile on my face last night. I
Oh.
got a nice hot bubble bath thanks to my husband who went over to the store across the way and found me a nice little bottle of lilac bubble bath, which is my favorite.
I know a guy that
besides
makes them.
Rose scented bubble
So he
bath
says.
is the only other one I like. So anyway, my husband found me a nice bottle of bubble bath. I took a nice hot bath last night and I laid in soaked.
Wow.
And then I pulled out my favorite flowered leggings that I have and wore them to bed last night.
Where's this going?
I slept pretty much all afternoon yesterday and all night last night. I just was exhausted because
That's
of all
awesome.
this legal to do.
Oh.
So Friday, I'm starting my Friday by focusing on more positive aspects of my life and do what makes me
Starting
happy.
on Friday?
I'm gonna fuck y'all up Monday through Thursday.
Look, right, independent thinker. When the meds kick in.
So she's not starting
So
today
again,
after all.
regarding all the
Okay.
negativity and the toxicity and the immature kindergartners that want to continue to talk about me, bully me, try to get me into more legal trouble, not happening. Not
Yeah,
happening.
okay.
So again, let them cackle, let them spew.
Good.
Those people over there, they just have nothing better to do. So anyway, not going to waste my time or my effort giving them any of my time or my attention.
Good.
We're up to about 4 minutes though.
Friday, everyone. Take care.
Take care. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm definitely intrigued, and I want to watch that video that says she was walking to the courthouse with her public defender. I don't know how long it is, but I'll absolutely be going back to watch that. I don't even.
Look, hold on. We got all four of them up here. She's got, hold on. Look, she's got all four of them. Is this the one you're talking about?
The one right there, walking to the courthouse. Yeah,
Yes,
I just
that
seen the
one.
title, and I was like, oh, I got to watch that.
Okay,
it's
here
only
we
a
go.
minute. We can watch it. Okay.
Okay, good morning. Just got off the bus and heading to the local county courthouse.
Oh, good.
So
We're
I think I
riding
can
the
take you all
scooter.
on a
I was
little
gonna
ride with me.
say,
And of
she's
course, my husband is
gliding.
with me.
Okay.
For emotional and moral support. He pretty much comes with me pretty much anywhere I need to go because of my disability issues as well.
Okay. That's understandable.
Also, I have a great anxiety, mental fear of going anywhere alone anymore because of the constant harassment, the mental abuse, and the threats, and the continual stalking.
Isn't she accused
So
of
now,
violating a
anytime I have to go
restraining
out
order?
anywhere, my husband takes the day off from his summer job to be with me.
Okay.
That's a good husband, Miss P.
Am I going too fast, honey?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Wait,
So
she's on
take
a
a hint
scooter
riding
and
on the
he's
back.
walking?
Yeah, if it's a hint riding on the back, apparently. So
She
I was
said he was
wondering about
riding, and he's like, no. She said he was riding. He's like, no, I'm not.
Oh shit. She's only being nice on Fridays because she doesn't want to spend the weekend in jail. Weekdays, one night.
And again, right over here in this little business plaza here on the corner is where my public defender's office is.
Oh, wow. Yes, please show the internet that.
Hi,
She will.
Brandy!
No worries.
Hi, Brandy. Okay. Interesting. So isn't that what she was accused of? She said people are stalking and harassing and whatevering her, but isn't she accused of violating a restraining order?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's trying to pull a strangler. So
Okay.
Yeah.
she'd be harassing shit and then be like, no, I didn't. I'm getting harassed and bullied.
Oh.
It's the reverse triangulation of it all.
Yeah,
It's the art.
it's actually a little bit. And I think it's probably a little bit of both of them, really, to be honest. Truth
Oh
be
yeah,
told.
I'm sure it is.
It takes two to tango.
It's the art of YouTube,
Yeah,
man.
I think they're both a little bit guilty of shit talking each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I truly do hope, though. I hope that she means what she's saying, of like she's not going to pay attention to
Girl.
it anymore and not going to engage in it, except for on
Yeah,
Fridays.
well, I hope so too. But I mean, we've seen this happen for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So she has
repeated
said she's
pattern
not going to
over and over
engage
again.
before, and then she engages again.
And then she definitely engages and cusses them
Oh,
out.
definitely engages again.
Tells them that they got orgasms thinking about her.
Oh my god!
Oh, no,
Yeah. You can definitely tell she spent a lot of time with Natasha Cooper. Like you can definitely tell that.
Yes, she did.
Big time. Big time. Does that whole typical YouTube trick where like just full on piranha on your ass, but then when she starts getting mollywopped, abort and plays victim.
Oh
Like,
my god, she sure does.
I mean, her mental health and the beating she's taking. Man, I've seen some of the shit that comes out of her mouth, dude. It's pretty over the top.
Her mouth
It
is
ain't-
just about as bad as like over here. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah.
over here.
He makes me look like Saint Voices.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard her say some pretty wild shit. Like, but now she's the victim because she's got her ass in court. Is exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It's yeah, it's kind of the strangler technique. Absolutely, that's exactly what it is.
I think you guys said before. I think is she the person who was born with the fetal alcohol syndrome?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I
pretty
think
sure.
she has a lot of health issues and mental health issues.
Yes. Yes.
Regarding that. So I mean, definitely, I'm by all means, I'm not here to like laugh at her at all. But I
Well,
do.
no, that's not what it's about either.
This time.
I would be more sympathetic, but the fact is that she knows how to play the damn game. She knows what a record button is. She knows what an edit button is. She even has enough wherewithal to come back when her ass is in a legal sling. That she is playing the antics game right now, where she is tiptoeing around and saying all the right shit about positive vibes, y'all. Positive vibes. Not gonna feed into the drama anymore. Guarantee you, when this shit gets thrown out, bitch gonna get butt wild. Guarantee it.
Motherfucking wild. Look, she came on here on her right too. She.
You know, I just.
Cappy said, yeah, she's pretty racist too. Oh, she is. Oh, she sure
Oh yeah,
is.
I forgot about that. I've heard her say some pretty crazy shit.
Homophobic, revenge porn.
Yeah, she's real nasty. She gets
Yeah, didn't
real
she
bad.
get on Robbie pretty hard? Because that's actually how I found her, was fighting with Robbie. And
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Robbie accepted her into his community and was like, hey, come in, come hang out.
Yeah, he tried to be cool with her. He did.
He got pissed off at something he said or did. She fucking went off. And you know what, though? That's a lot of people. A lot of people will do that. You will find there's a lot of people that flip-flop immediately if they find, that they hear something that you don't like, they don't like, you said something they don't like, or that they got offended by one time. Shit, they might have followed you for 3 years, but you said one
Next
thing.
thing you know, they making 8 videos about you a day, ain't they, Quinn?
I mean, at the end of the day, she is rocking the banging, so she's got.
Don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart. It just won't understand.
Dude, like, I don't. I mean, I've never personally had any dealings with her.
Like Queen, I'm curious because.
What?
What's her community post looking like? Because well, I mean, not.
Oh shit! Let's play this one and we'll go check them out. But she took a shit and put it on here. She put that on her community tab.
Oh God! Oh God!
What bird? It had
Yes,
a blue.
yes.
It had a blue end to it.
I'm gonna have to send you some of her community fucking.
Oh my God! I don't even know if I
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's hard for me to feel bad for her, man. Like, I just can't. She
So
knows.
here, just finished my hot cup of coffee to get myself up and going. As in to regards to little Mr. Immature Robbie, apparently, yeah, I noticed that another hate video was made about me, apparently some point last night. You know, I don't care. I'm not going to give that video any of my time or attention.
Oh, girl,
But here we are.
But it's not Friday.
Another one of those little immature little kindergartners who wants to join in with the rest of the little schoolyard bullies, just trying to cause me upset. Well, I tell you what, not happening.
Okay.
Who does that remind you of?
Yeah, I'm wanting to say it, but I'm icing. I'm icing for baby Jesus and good Nanya. I'm icing because I'm thinking it. I'm thinking it.
You're not worth my time or my attention, Robbie. I have better, more positive things to focus on right now.
Okay.
So there's that.
Yes. So far, there are 3
If you
straight
wanna be like
videos,
the
and she's
rest of the little
focused on
immature kindergartners over there. That's on you.
Hi, Brooklyn.
I'm not going to allow you to upset me.
Okay.
So, have a good day.
You too.
Yeah, she ain't paying no attention at all.
No attention, but she has 4 live streams in one day.
All about everybody that's talking shit, but she don't care.
Well, and in her defense, they are only 11 minutes.
Baby,
I
honey,
hope
you
you have
ain't
a great
seen nothing
Friday.
yet.
And morning, Debbie. I just want to pass on a little message to you as well. I hope you have a great Friday and have a very pleasant, happy weekend.
Okay.
And I love you too.
Oh, that's awesome.
I hope everyone has a pleasant weekend. And again, just stay away from the negative toxicity.
Mm-hmm.
It's just gotten so bad on this platform. It's just not even funny.
And yet here you are.
Yeah. I think today my husband and I might take a ride over to one of our local parks and go see if we can watch some ducks and some geese or do something to get us out of our apartment for the afternoon. I may even maybe try to go down to my local little liquor store and buy myself a big bottle of non-alcoholic strawberry.
That's how it starts.
Come back here and make my.
I'm sorry.
And you know what? She'll buy the one with alcohol, and we'll have about 80 fucking videos tonight.
You damn right. You damn right.
Well, it'll be okay. Oh no, this would have been.
It's Friday. You ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Yeah, this is yesterday, so maybe she did buy the non-alcoholic bottle.
No. Was this today or yesterday?
No, it was one day ago, so it would have been yesterday.
Oh shit! Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So she may have walked in. She may be trying to turn over a new leaf. Just saying.
Nanya.
I'm just saying. You never know. It's possible. My laptop. She's locked out of her laptop.
Okay. Yep. My laptop is still locked up until after the July, so I'm using my phone until further notice.
What happens in July?
Court.
The court in July. That's why it's broke down.
It got postponed till July.
Oh.
I mean, that should say all it needs to say. When the fucking police, right, come to your house, take your fucking computer, and you still cannot pull it together enough to go, you know what? Maybe I should shut the fuck up. Maybe I should quit talking.
Oh, now look at that post 30 minutes ago. I am going to kindly ask that anyone that communicates with me not rile me up or continue to throw lectures at me or upset me. If it continues, please know you will remain blocked. So they've already been blocked. So I don't know how it could continue.
How you would see it.
Remain blocked.
Yeah, remain blocked. How you seeing it?
I just don't need any more mental upset. If you choose to not show me or my husband any respect, then we will choose to not communicate with anybody. I think that's an excellent boundary. She's just out here setting boundaries.
I mean, if she truly had you blocked, she wouldn't know anyway. That's what kills me when people piss whine about somebody said mean words about me. You know, there is a block button. You can just tone it out completely. We don't have to hear any of the shit I'm saying. Then what you do is you tell your friends, hey, I blocked him for a reason. Quit bringing me the shit he says. I don't care. And if they continue to do it, then block your friends. That's how you fix that.
We could probably skip over the next one.
How to say you're bothered without saying you're bothered.
Wait, what's the
Hey
next one?
everyone,
Hold on,
my
I'm reading
husband and
now.
I have spent the morning trying to catch up on getting our place clean with all of my constant legal issues. Our home hasn't been thoroughly clean in almost 3 weeks. Laundry is piled up, just haven't had the energy to do anything. And my husband has been completely upset over the mental, verbal attacks against him. Is her husband being attacked too? Did he do something?
Oh, honey, he's her mod, and he is her biggest, bestest cheerleader.
Oh, okay.
So he chimes right in.
Quinn, can you click on the read more? I'd like to finish the that one when you get a chance.
I'd like to read more.
I'd like to read more, please. Thank you.
Can you chat read more? Because I would like to read more.
Oh God. Okay, there's more. So he has wait. Now
Yeah, this is the one I was talking
things
about.
smell clean and laundry is getting caught up. That's amazing feeling. The last few weeks have been an absolute nightmare. Okay. We'll be glad when the summer is over and we can put all my legal issues to rest and be able to relax. That's good. And I'm going to completely forget about the troublemakers in my life. I wish they never existed, but I am not going to spend the rest of my life being in a negative mood. Okay, she's choosing positivity. I'm not going to let the troublemaker ruin the rest of my life or my husband's life or our son's life. So she has a kid. Okay. From here on out, me and my husband are going to focus on more positive things in our life and find some peace and happiness. I think that's very important in life. So I get that. We'll be so glad when all these nasty legal issues are behind me and start moving forward in my life. Well, I thought she said she was moving forward in her life. So she can't move forward until the legal issues are done?
Well, here's the problem. YouTube has been the death of her. But keep in mind, her legal woes is with a YouTuber who lives 20 minutes up the road. I mean, that's the issue here is her beef.
No, they live farther apart than that.
But they're in the same town, though, right?
I know. I think they're in different towns now.
Okay. I knew they were.
They used to be, but not now.
All right. Like, that is kind of what started it, though, right? Is that they are like real world, like went to school together. They knew
up
yeah.
together.
Okay, that was
They
it.
grew up together, and then they also were neighbors.
So,
and then, like, this was an old feud.
Isn't it wild that you can have real life feuds with somebody that lives, you went to school with, you've known for 20, 30 years? You bring that shit to YouTube, though, you'll find yourself in court. Chew on that for a minute. I can live next door to you and we're fine, sort of. But the moment that shit hits YouTube.
I'm sorry. Queen, if you scroll down, there's a picture of her favorite leggings that she put on.
Oh!
There they are. Her favorite flower leggings. What a beautiful shade of blue and yellow. Yeah.
Oh, those are like a Monet painting.
Some of her plastic canvas art projects from plastic canvas?
Yeah.
What is
it's for like you know what that it's like it looks like it looks like graph paper but made out of plastic, and you use yarn and you cut out the shapes, like, so those are all she's quite the crafter.
That's
like
good.
I don't even know.
Look at she's made Easter, 4th of July, Valentine's Day,
St. Patty's
Patrick's
Day. Yeah.
I mean, she's covering the holidays. At least she's keeping herself occupied.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Wow, a painting.
I don't see any Pride Month or any Juneteenth up there, but okay, sure.
Does she sell her paint pourings?
Yes, she does.
She did. She used to, and then somebody pissed her off and she threw them into the fire pit. You're not getting it. And then she had someone purchased, sent her $200 to go get new color books, new gel pens, new pencils, and stuff. And because they said that she's not the one who colored them, that they were pre-colored packages and pages. She fucking.
Now, I'm not really a fan of this one, but the ones that follow, like if you scroll down some, I actually do like those ones.
Yeah, she threw them in the trash and then donated the rest to the Salvation Army or something like that, down to the whatever it was.
She went in her
I
scooter.
like that one.
She drove her scooter down to and live drove the scooter to go
Yes.
donate everything.
Yes, she did.
I mean, there is like literally today she's posted like what is in the last 24
This
hours?
is 4 hours ago.
2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 posts
Yeah, she's totally letting it go, moving past it.
in the last 12 hours. That's literally like one post every hour. Boy,
Nanya, this is
busy.
this is her only socialization.
Yeah, no judgment there. So she says 4 hours ago, morning all, just woke up, had a good night's sleep finally, and was checking everyone's posts. So she went looking at everyone's posts. That's gotta be trouble. Okay. All I can say is I no longer will give my time or attention to immature kindergartners who want to continue to be schoolyard bullies.
Her word of the week: kindergartners.
Kindergartners.
And
I
bullies.
feel like every time she puts kindergartners in a post or in a video, we should have to take a shot. It could be a shot of water. You know,
It's like Laura's word of the week is narcissistic.
Yeah, just take a shot every time you hear it.
Well, I'm thinking that's where all these posts came from. Is every time she said the word, she took a shot. Because I would love to know what she went to the liquor store and got.
She said she went and got the non-alcoholic drink. Willow.
Has anybody ever went to the ABC store about non-alcoholic shit? I haven't.
Yes, that's what I was just going to say. Every time I want something that's non-alcoholic, I go to the liquor store. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, that's
usually I just grab a Coke or a Mountain Dew or something. If I make a trip to the ABC store, if you think do they even sell non-alcoholic shit at the ABC store? I don't know that they do.
I don't know. I don't drink, so I couldn't tell you, Willow.
I can't imagine why they would. Like, that's weird.
I think that they do, but don't quote me because I don't know for sure. Let's finish. And want to continue to try to get me riled up and get me into legal troubles. Those kindergartners, shots, are going to be ignored. I'm focusing on more positive things in my life. I don't give my time or attention to basic daily trash. Go ahead and let those immature kindergartners shots. Children spew their nasty mouths. I'm not going to allow them to get to me or trigger me. I have better things to focus on. Have a blessed, happy Friday. That post actually got quite a few likes. That's good. So people really are signing up. They're what do you call it? Like they're co-signing that message for her. So that's good.
Blessed Friday.
Cappy, it's ice, baby, too cold. Okay, I need you to sing that to yourself. Ice, not fire. I've already put out Willow's fire and Voices' fire. Don't start them.
Well, Nanya's a damn wet blanket today.
Absolutely. Listen. I think you'll thank me later. You may not, and you may just block me. That's okay too.
Listen. You know, Nanya, I've come to appreciate your wisdom. I used to be like, she don't know nothing.
Right.
And then now I'm like, wait.
I will give credit there. You're the only one that can still go over there and talk shit in the chat and get away with it. Like,
well, not true.
Yeah, you're the only one.
It was a very sad night for me last night. I had to log off and go to bed early because I did get blocked. But I already knew that was coming once I actually pulled out the facts of Social Blade and the receipts. I'm a pretty literal or factual person at times, and so and I don't care about all the other stuff. But anyways, ice. Okay, Anyways,
we almost had her voices. We almost had
that's yeah. Good try. That's all of her posts. The rest of them are just the new avatar that she posted and a good night. She was feeling tired, so she was going to go to bed. Yeah, but that's all. That's all that she has posted. Her art is nice. It's nice. I'm sad that she felt the need to throw it in the fire. That's feels extreme. It's also interesting to me that nobody comments. Oh, she has the comments turned off.
Yeah,
Never mind. Okay.
that's always a sign of
Yeah.
you
You're
know.
about to do some shit.
Yeah, you know better.
And she has no videos prior to 2 days ago. Like, did she have to delete all her stuff? Maybe.
I'm thinking she just hit it anyway, and that's what these videos are about, is her putting that positive foot forward for court, is to say that, which really, if I was your attorney, paid or not, I'm sitting there going, just stop uploading anything. Like, just stop talking.
Yeah.
I mean, God almighty. Hey, I've never understood that with YouTube. Like, if you get your ass in a legal sling for something like that, then at least hold your horses, man, until we get through with this.
Yeah, I did update. There was no new ones for the person in the chat who asked that. And then somebody else asked something else that I can't remember. Maybe say I kind of feel like she may be like kind of like the equivalent to like Michelle Sabate. Like I think maybe like are they the same? Her thing with the paint pouring Nunya is she wanted others to pay for the supplies and then she charged a lot. Oh, that's not good. It's not really typically how business works. Huh. Interesting. Steph B Voices did say earlier, I don't know if she's still here, but she said earlier that there is no baby yet, but that she's still moving along. And something about her nipples are inverted or something like that for the horse, so it's not time yet, or I don't know. Am I the only person here? Did everybody else jump down? Hello. Just kidding. Oh no, now we have a Bolo on heels and Laura Lee. Okay, I love listening to Nanya try to process all of this. I try to. Oh hell no, I'm scared forever. Oh hell no, I'm scared. Oh, I'm scarred forever. Nipples. Yeah, no, no. It's something with the horse. Like I guess the nipple comes out when it actually like is time to give birth. I don't know. Don't ask me. Ask the people in the chat who got horses. Dang. I cannot. Hi, Lurker. What are y'all doing? What's your plans for this weekend? Because everybody left me. Like a turkey timer? Yeah. How it pops up, Remy. Yes. Some audacity. Yes, we are talking about the baby horse that is coming at Voices house that they're waiting on to be born. They're hoping that it's born soon. Did you say inverted? Yes, I said inverted. Isn't that what it I think that's what she said. They swell like udders. Oh. Oh, okay. Pop, baby is done. That's what I imagined in my head, Remy. I'm sorry. Preparing crafts for the kids. You're going to camp. Oh, nice. Or the kids are going to camp. Oh, that'll be nice. 10-4. I figured it was like Lane Bryant. Oh, leave them leggings alone. Lisa, listen, of all people, crimes and fashion, you would be the person to point that out. Yes, timer, not baster. OMG, let me smoke another. Oh God. Oh God, I can't. Y'all are turning it all around. Maybe tonight. Maybe Audacity. And I don't think she said there was any concerns for it not being. Can y'all hear me? Because I feel like did Did everybody leave me? It feels very awkward. Now I understand how NorCal felt earlier. Like, it feels very awkward when you're the only person up here. You know what I mean? It's so odd. But that's okay. I'll just hang with y'all. Unless y'all want me to be silent. I could go silent too, you know. It's rained all week here. You hope you can cut the grass? Oh no. Headed to the beach with the dogs this weekend. That's awesome. I am going to a water park this weekend. Damn. So what did you say? Hold on. I don't know. No nipple timer. Wouldn't that be awesome if that happened? No fuss? Absolutely. Sitting on the couch eating a snow cone. A snow cone? Where in the world? Where are they eating snow cones at today? It's cold. Cooking and shopping this weekend? Okay. Okay. Where's Willow? I don't know, Kate the Great. I don't know. Maybe the internet fell out. He did say earlier he was having some technical difficulties, but I don't know. Hi, little dove. I've recently learned the term is waxing regarding the horse lactation and how it occurs just before birth. Never owned a horse, but a YouTuber I watch had 4 maybe foals in the past couple of months. That's a lot, K-Mash. Interesting. Keep talking. I guess I'll be by myself, crazy cat lady. Don't worry, you've got your cats, you know? A mucus will pop me out as a timer for some. For me, it meant I was on bed rest for 2 months. Oh, God, that's terrible, Stifler's mom. We can't tell. The screen is up again. I know. I know. Enjoying staying home this weekend. My kid's last day of summer school is today. Plan on resting this weekend. Listen, the mornings hit different when you get to sleep in and you don't have to get the kids up and ready for school. It's life changing. It is absolutely life changing. The amount of sleep you get just changes. You feel better on the inside, you know. This isn't even my channel. I was about to say thanks, Six Up Media, for becoming a member. I'll make sure I remind Queen when she comes back. Okay. Sorry. Can listen to your voice all day. Really, Lurker? I don't think so. I'm going to attempt to make a pillow. Like a throw pillow, or like a pillow you'll sleep on at nighttime. I wish I could go to a beach. I live in the dry prairies. The dry prairies. Is that like where the wheat is grown? Is that like a dry prairie? I'm intrigued. What's a dry prairie? I'm at the splash pad with the 5-year-old while 12-year-old is in theater camp. Awesome. That means the 5-year-old will be tired, Bama. That's how it works. It's going to be 103 this weekend. Ain't doing nothing. Listen, stay inside, Nessie B. Stay inside. That's what I would be doing. I want a carnival type of snow cone. I haven't heard Lane Bryant mentioned in forever, right? That's like talking about Catherine's, you know, or, you know, I don't know. Maybe the Avenue. I don't know. I hope everyone has a fabulous weekend. It's 105 here, Vic? No. I have a snow cone truck that comes through my neighborhood, and it's way louder than the ice cream truck you could ever imagine. I have there's these people who push little carts around, and they have this like little horn. They don't have like a thing that plays, but they have this little horn, and it's like ding, 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 ding. And that's how you know that they're around. And they walk through the neighborhood just blowing their horn everywhere. I don't know. Tribal Gal is going to be knitting. What are you knitting, Tribal Gal? It absolutely is, Steph B. I'm praying our mayor is pregnant. You have, oh, okay. And almost fell off my damn couch. I thought Miss P had a mucus plug. I'm so happy she didn't let me down. I cannot, Lisa. If anyone has a Dairy Queen, you got to try a cotton candy blizzard. YouTube duckeries say it isn't so. Hey, Ashley Y. Welcome to Queen's Page. You know what? Honestly, I'm gonna start talking so much that I'm gonna forget that I'm on Queen's Page. Watch. Hopefully, somebody will come back and remind me that that it is. In bed, it's 3:30 a.m. for me. Need to go to sleep, but now wide awake. Sama, just hang in there. If you could sleep in tomorrow, fuck it. Just stay up late. YOLO. Just saying. A vet can tell very early if the mare is pregnant. Our summer school is in July. It's almost 90 degrees here, Nunya. Oh, heck no. It's humid as fuck. I can't do humidity. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love how Queen said she'd only be here an hour. Listen, Brenda, she was here an hour and then she left me. You know what I mean? That's how it works. No. Listen, she gets on and she's like, oh, I'll just be here an hour. 5 hours later, she's like, well, guys, I think it's time to shut it down. Texas summers are brutal. Listen, I went to Texas one time, Vic, and it said it was going to rain. And where I come from, like when it rains, you put on a jacket, you wear pants and tennis shoes or boots or whatever. And I put on my boots and I put on a sweater and I grabbed a little like kind of like long sweater thing, and I walk out of the building and it is like 85 degrees outside. And I'm like, this is not rain. I could have wore shorts and a t-shirt out in that rain. That's how ridiculous it was. I was like, never again. I was like, I need to get back home. I cannot be in Texas. I just got back from the beach and I miss it so much. I can imagine. Yes, like wheat farms. Oh, okay. Okay. Do you have prairie dogs? That's my question. Oh, I thought you were talking about a human. No, no, we were talking about a horse. Oh gosh, dry prairie are amber waves of grain. Okay. And purple mountains. Anyways, and you have your wonderful granddaughter that need. Okay. Oh yeah, I hope so. The beach isn't a novelty when you grow up in coastal Connecticut. Ooh, I would love to live in Connecticut. I think it'd be beautiful. Probably expensive as fuck, but beautiful. We don't have an ice cream truck that comes around, but I'm not above chasing one. There you go. I miss the beach. That's right. They will sleep. They'll be asleep shortly after Daddy gets home and has dinner. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink, Bama, the number one stunner. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jamie. All right. Scarves. You're going to be doing scarves. Okay. Okay. We're all hanging out with you. Okay, good. I swear you live near me, Steph B. I may. I may. If you've got the guy with the honk, thing that goes by, I have a very busy weekend. My niece is staying with us. 4 kids, a baby shower. Oh my gosh. 4 kids, a baby shower, and a birthday brunch, Monica. That's gonna be crazy. Hi, Peachy Petey. I'll be bike riding with my daughter. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Do you just like ride around the neighborhood, or do you guys go on like paths and ride your bikes? When you get to be an old widow, you just sit home with a bunch of cats and become a crazy cat lady. LOL. I can imagine. Yes, girl, we have 5. We are in our second round with her. The first one didn't tank, but really, I'm hoping it will stick. Interesting. Okay. When I was a young teenager, I saw a calf become stuck during birth. The front feet didn't come out first like they're supposed to. Oh, God, that would be traumatizing. Both the mom and the baby ultimately died. It was horrible. Oh God. Well, Smoky Blue Days, thank you so much for brightening our day and for making sure that you keep the mood going. We appreciate you. And, obviously that's sad. Are you going live with it? Yes, yes. Mine is tonight. Going to see Going to see my grandson tomorrow. Oh, that's awesome, Montana. You'll be able to give him. Yes, yes. The elote and the paletero. Man, yes, Captain, you got it. I'm recovering from broken hip and surgery. This sucks. Doesn't hurt too bad, but the limitations are my problem. My house is filthy. Becca, because nobody can clean it the way you can. Trust me. I think that's why, no offense to men, no offense at all, but that's why like women can't really get sick, like we got to like push through the sickness, because the house being a mess and being in chaos will drive you crazy by itself. Took a break from painting the dang living room. So over it, human as fuck here in the southeast. Okay. I tried the cotton candy blizzard. I didn't think that it tasted anything like cotton candy. What? See, I like the Reese's peanut butter cup whatchamacallit, blizzard. That one's really good. Wild things can happen in large animal births. Okay. Thank you. My uni book was sold from the Goodwill. It's much smaller now. Only it wasn't me left. Good, good. Yeah, that's the most important. That's the most important page in the entire book of Uni, Rowena, is just the page that says it wasn't me and list all numbers. That's how it works. Oh, look at somebody's back.
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay. Okay. Good, good, good. I was just trying to, chat with the peeps.
Thank you for holding it down, baby.
Mm-hmm. What a beautiful voice. Many of us come to listen Queen Bee's amazing channel, though we don't listen when. Oh, MW, that's not very kind. Just choose kindness today. You know what I mean? Just choose kindness. It's totally a choice. Ice and kindness. That's what
Okay.
my vote is.
Hi, I'm really sorry. I had somebody show up to check the horse. I just walked away, and I'm so sorry. I forgot what I was doing.
Don't even worry about it. It's fine. You're okay.
Yeah, we've been
She
just
had it.
hanging out.
She had it. Now I had it. Now, who was you talking to?
One of the daughter-in-laws came out. She's also an EMT. She came out, and I needed help to get the tail lifted just to look. And we do have, it looks like maybe the start of a mucus plug coming out. So we might be moving into stage 1 of labor. But it can take 1 to 10 hours once the mucus plug comes out. Anyway.
So it could be a long process then.
She could just not even, it might take a day and a half for the mucus plug to go. So it might be it might be next week. Anyway, I just feel sorry for her because she's just a brand new mom that's sorry. They're checking the other foal and the other mom. And we're probably 30 minutes out from torrential rainstorms and 65-mile-an-hour winds because
is she in the barn? Or
Yep.
did you move her in the barn?
Yep, she's moved it. She's in the barn. She's got fresh hay. I didn't do any fly spray today. She's starting to rub her hips. Yep, everything's in there. I did fresh hay. I did sweet grain.
And where's Dad at? Where's her owners at? Are they coming home for this birth? Or are you just supposed to call them if it happens? Or
yep, I'll just make a phone call
and say, hey, we have a baby, or no, we don't.
Yep.
Or does he check every day? Or
every day and multiple times throughout the day? I send photos. Oh yeah, just because he's not here doesn't mean he's not.
Some of them are like, some of them are interested in that, and some of them are just like, call me when she has it, or call me if you need me if there's any complications.
I wake up. I wake up to do we have a baby today? And then I go out and take pictures, and I wanted to get a picture of back end, so that's why we got 2 people to stop by and help. So it's just Foxy's like a great big puppy. This morning when I was feeding, she did I sanitize like the book told us to? No, I did not. This morning I left the gate open while I turned my back to get hay, to get the second flake of hay. Damn horse walked right out the damn gate. I had a horse walking around with me. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get her back in the yard. Anyway, so that's all I had.
Sounds like a busy day.
No, I'm not going to sleep in the barn with her. I'm just going to, I've got my alarm set on my phone to check I can check her from where I'm at. I can just walk out the deck and look from the yard at the barn because the light lights everything up. And so.
Nice. And then you just call and check on Grandma because you're not there with her, right? So you just call and does she go with you, or you just?
No, Grandma's not here. I call Grandma like multiple times a day, and we text and
touch base with her. Okay.
Oh yeah. If she knows if she needs anything, she's got to do is call me. It's not like I'm not available because I'm only 40 minutes from home.
Well, okay, so you're not too far then.
Now I can get in the car and go. Like if anything happened.
Oh man, I heard this fucking story and it broke my damn heart, you guys.
Which
There
one?
was a teenager that unalived himself over a sextortion scam. Like someone had made up fake profiles like of a female, got him to send personal and private photos of himself, and then basically tried to extort him with those, and he ended up unaliving himself over it.
I couldn't even imagine. I mean, why? Like, that's why you don't extort people. That's the whole that's why you just don't mess with people. That's blood on that person's hands.
So I guess, okay, so hold on. It happened a year ago, but they were just going over some stuff like 7 days ago. That's why it popped up. But here, I'll play it anyway.
The homecoming king, beloved by his classmates. Now, a small town in Michigan is mourning Jordan DeMay's death. He killed himself, the victim of a vicious online sextortion plot.
This is one of those cases that I will remember the rest of my life.
It happened when Jordan received a message on his Twitter account that appeared to come from a beautiful teenager who said she wanted to be his friend. She even asked him to send her a naughty photo. He was suspicious and even asked if it was a scam. Assured it wasn't, he sent the photo. Right away, Jordan realized he was being blackmailed. They threatened to send the photo to his family and all his friends at school.
He had to get money. They told him $1,000. He said, I don't have that. How much do you have? $300. We'll get rid of everything, send that $300. So he sent it.
It didn't stop. The pressure kept up to send more money.
He said, you win. I'm going to kill myself. And they're like, go ahead.
So they actually responded when he said that he was going to kill himself. They responded, go ahead.
Yes.
From the time Jordan got the message until his death, just 6 hours had passed. His story is eerily similar to another sextortion that took place last year in Potsdam, New York. 15-year-old Riley Bassford got sextorted the day he joined Facebook. The blackmailers demanded $3,500 or they'd spread his provocative photos around town. His parents, Darren and Mary, spoke to Inside Edition.
I was a 15-year-old boy at one time, and, you know, you get curious, and if some beautiful lady is, you know, texting you.
But just like Jordan DeMay, it became too much. Riley shot himself.
He just lost his mind of embarrassment and fear and scared. And I mean, they kept hounding him.
Sheriff Greg Zybert has a message for teens.
This can happen to you. And if it does, you need to reach out. It's not the end of the world. It's not worth taking your life.
Yeah, that's sad. Hey, B Tim, what's up, bro?
Yeah, it's a pretty sad situation. I mean, it probably they traced it back. It probably either be the major ones that do those types of things is like Nigeria, like Africa or India. Like those usually do those types of blackmailing scams. Usually, maybe parts of Russia, but I don't think Russia's coming through too much with that. You usually see that with that. At that point, like you just have to be like, well, just fucking release it then. Fuck it. I mean, you know, it is what it is. But to a kid, this is like a big deal. This is like a huge, gigantic deal. But, you know, don't send any sort of, yeah, they brought them from Nigeria to press charges. Oh, so they were from Nigeria. I didn't even think, I just said that from top of my head. Let me see if that's actually true. Do you have like an article of that, Steph B? They brought them from Nigeria to press charges. But yeah, that's crazy. So how's things going with you guys?
Oh, good. Just chit-chatting. Hold on. Somebody said Dolly Vision says he can sue Queen Bee for $2,300 for loss of business. But see, now, you know what? I would take that serious. But just a month ago when we were talking about it, he goes, just when sales were getting low. Thanks for help with sales, you haters. More videos. All I do is win.
I mean,
Yeah,
he could try.
nice
He could try to take it to small.
fucking try.
Yeah, he could try to take it to small claims court and then see if he can win. But like,
Yeah.
he would have to take it like here.
And all his financials and all of it, he got to put all of it out there. We want to everything he's made on YouTube, all that, all his soap shit, all that. So come on, bring it on, buddy. Bring it on.
Yeah, he's just so stupid. Like, you already destroyed your case when you said your sales were up. So basically, you kind of destroyed your case already. I mean, like, Dolly, you already messed up when you said no.
And if anybody believes that, they're just as dumb as he is.
I mean, it's good for drama. I mean, like, he needs to be in a lawsuit.
Right. If he
too.
needs numbers, it's good for him to get numbers to talk about. But other than
Oh.
that, I mean,
Oh, thank you, Down the Rabbit. I didn't know that. I just jumped on and I just saw that case and I was just, I did not know about this case. But yeah, actually, the Mays case. Okay, thanks for letting me know about that. Down the Rabbit Hole. Yeah, I mean, I saw a little bit of Dolly. But he's just basically just doing it for, Nigeria, you're right. Holy crap. So apparently, let me read it. Did you know about that? That they were that they were being brought from Nigeria for the Deme death? Or did you not know that, Queen? I'm just wondering because I just jumped on.
say that again. I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
This is for this case where this kid was extorted. The Deme case that it says here that there's 3 Nigerian men charged with sextortion ring, Jordan Deme death. On their article.
Oh, I didn't know that. Put it in. Is it in the back? I'll pop it up if it's in.
Yeah, because I just got that from Steph B and Down the Rabbit Hole News said it, and I wonder if that's the case.
Oh wow. So they got charged for. Oh, you don't know if it's his case or not.
It says here the Jordan Deme case. I don't know what you know. What I mean, like, he's just a second. Just jumped on. I just got home, guys. I'm a little discombobulated.
No, that's all right. I was actually just going to be getting off here soon.
Jordan Deme. Yeah, that's the one we just talked about that you just played the video of.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So it says, the article I put in the back. It says one in the content says 3 Nigerian men are awaiting extradition for committing sexual extortion and causing the death of Jordan Deme. U.S. Attorney for Western District of Michigan, Mark Tutton, announced Wednesday the unsealing of federal indictment charging the 3 Nigerian men with sexually extorting numerous young men and teenage boys in Western District of Michigan and across the United States. One of those men is being charged with causing the death of Jordan Deme of, I think it's Marquette, Michigan. Marquette, Michigan. On March 25th, 2022.
Michigan.
Marquette. I'm thinking like the U is long. Sorry. On March 25th.
Marquette.
Yeah. Okay. On March 25th, 2022, 17-year-old Deme was found dead from self-inflicted gunshot wound. I think we saw that one. The charges are Samuel Ogushi. I think it's Ogoshi. With sexual exploitation and attempted sexual exploitation of a minor, resulting in a death association with the death of Jordan Deme. The charge carries a maximum penalty of life in prison and statutory mandatory minimum of 30 years in prison. Charge 2 charges all 3 men with conspiracies to sexually exploit minors by causing minors to produce child pornography images that defendants then use to blackmail the minors. The charge carries a maximum penalty of 30 years in prison and a mandatory minimum of 15 years in prison. Count 3 charges all 3 men with conspiracy to distribute child pornography of sending the child's pornography images to the minors as well as their families and friends. The charge carries a maximum penalty of 20 years in prison.
I'm going to play this when you're done.
Yeah, you can play it, but yeah, they're getting charged to the hilt. They're going to spend a very long time in fucking jail, these 3 pieces of shit.
Good. I hope they deserve it. I hope they get it.
Breaking news update to begin your early news. One Nigerian man has been charged in the March 25th, 2022 suicide death of Jordan Deme. Now, again, we've covered the story extensively. Deme was a 17-year-old Marquette senior high school student. And TV6's Vinny Lavia is here now to take us through what we know about today's announcement from the federal court system. Vinny.
Yes, Cody. 3 Nigerian men in total have been charged in a sextortion ring. 22-year-old Samuel Ogashi is the one directly charged in DeMay's suicide death last year. The U.S. Attorney for the Western District of Michigan spoke about the unsealed indictment today. We do want to warn you, some details in the story you may find disturbing.
A federal grand jury has alleged the following. The 3 defendants, Samuel Ogashi, Samson Ogashi, and Ezekiel Robert, purchased multiple hacked social media accounts.
Mark Totten, the U.S. Attorney for Michigan's Western District, unsealing an indictment against 3 Nigerian men today. They are all charged in a sextortion ring.
When sextortion occurs online, the perpetrator often pretends to be someone else and then persuades the victim to send compromising photos or perhaps engage in compromising conversation. The perpetrator then threatens to disclose those photos or the conversation if the victim doesn't provide either money or further sexual favors.
The indictment says one of the hacked accounts was on Instagram using the persona Danny Roberts. This account got DeMay to send a sexually explicit photo. According to the grand jury, it was 22-year-old Samuel Ogashi that was behind the Danny Roberts account.
The following exchange from March 25th, 2022 appears in the indictment, and you should see it on your screen.
Totten going on to release text messages from the conversation between DeMay and Samuel Ogashi. Samuel Ogashi threatened to release the sexually explicit photo to DeMay's friends and family. This, unless DeMay paid him $1,000.
Jordan DeMay then paid Samuel Ogashi what he had, which was $300.
The indictment shows Samuel Ogashi continued to threaten DeMay, telling him, quote, goodbye and enjoy your miserable life. DeMay responded, quote, I'm killing myself right now and because of you. Totten says DeMay wasn't the only victim.
The indictment alleges that these 3 defendants targeted more than 100 people and that there were multiple other victims, both minors and adults.
Samuel Ogashi faces 4 charges. These include sexual exploitation of a minor resulting in death. Totten says the investigation is still ongoing, and he adds further charges could be made to other defendants. The DeMay family also released a statement today saying in part, quote, our family has been forever changed by this heinous crime, and our objective is to prevent another individual from being victimized. We urge parents to have discussions about this and have a plan for your children to reach out if it does happen to them.
It's crazy, but yeah, they do it in Russia too. Sometimes even the government kind of does it, like certain parts of the government, like North Korea. They have a huge operation of hackers that the government has hired to steal money, to do scams like this all the time, and to do blackmail scams. Like for instance, they'll hack into hospitals and try to say, give us Bitcoin or we'll turn off all the power, or we'll just do something to that degree. In Nigeria, they do this a lot. They do like kind of like the Prince scam, like, it used to be like an email thing where like it'd be like, oh well, I'm a prince. I'm actually I have some sort of inheritance, but I need some money to actually pull the inheritance. So send me some money and I can pull the inheritance, and you send them and you get scammed. You have this type of scam where it's like imagery, the blackmail imagery. You see that a lot happen. You just see that because in Nigeria, in these countries, in India, it's, making $1,000 in less than maybe like a couple hours of work, or you can, work like a job where low income and like, it's just, some guys rather do criminal activities like that and they don't think about the ramifications of what they're doing and they don't really care. And that's how criminals, and it's usually like a large syndicate. Yeah. In India, like there's like an entire building of hackers sometimes renting to just like basically empty out your bank account or to like blackmail you. So it's a big business to scam people, and they're very smart in Nigeria too, because they'll grab old computer parts from like where you throw away your computer. They say they recycle your computer. They actually just ship it over to Nigeria and dump it on the beach. So what they do is they go into the beach or those dumpster areas and they just grab parts and they put it together. Or they'll go to an internet cafe or something like that, or they'll, it's like, it's how it is, you know what I mean? It's like they do what they got to do. Some of them, I think in Nigeria, they believe in the type of, they sometimes will do like rituals, like magic rituals to see if they can get better luck in hacking people. I think they made like a movie about it in Nigeria. But yeah, it's normal. It's been going on for a very long time. This is just basically this happens here. My brother's Facebook got hacked, and they were posting crypto advertisement constantly. Yeah, they do that on YouTube a lot. Like they will take over a YouTube channel, and then they'll just change it and make it look like Elon Musk is live streaming, and they'll put it in the chat like, "Oh, come here and we'll double your crypto," and then you press the link, and if you give them your crypto, it's gone. It's a lot of scams. That one, I don't know. That seems a little more sophisticated. That's probably Russia than Nigeria. Nigeria is a little less sophisticated in comparison. But it is what it is. I mean, but my advice: don't send any pictures. If a beautiful woman from Europe is trying to attach herself to a 17-year-old kid, don't. That's probably a dude. Rule of thumb: if a beautiful woman starts talking to you on the internet randomly, it's probably a dude. So just avoid. Don't engage. There are some YouTubers that are ex-hackers and are they hack, but they do it for good. Yeah, I've seen it. There's one good hacker. There's one good guy that actually pretends to be an old lady, and he has like a voice changer, and he does this whole act where he just like fucks. He actually steals all the money from the Indian hackers. Like he pretends that he has like $50,000 in a bank account that he'll let them in, but actuality allows him to hack into their system and empty out their bank account. And it's funny. He dresses up during the video. He dresses up like an old woman and just wastes this guy's time constantly. He's like, "I need to go to the bank." And it just pretends that like he's riding a bike or something like that. It's hilarious to watch. That's funny. He fucks with them a lot. But yeah, this has happened. I mean, I'm just telling you, rule of thumb: if a beautiful woman tries to talk to you as a young man or anything, or any man, just randomly on the internet and sends you pics, it's a dude. Even Andrew Tate, during his when he was doing the whole cam girl business, those women that were early days just showing their bodies, they weren't talking. Actually, it was Andrew Tate and his guys typing in the chat. So those guys that were thinking that they were talking to those women on the cams were actually talking to dudes. So yeah, don't rule of thumb. Yeah, he's real good. I love him. Yeah, it's a great channel. I'm trying to remember. I watch him like it gets randomly recommended. I keep on forgetting to subscribe to him. What do you think of it, Queen? You're like quiet. You're like, what the hell? Everyone's quiet. Voices quiet. Everyone's quiet.
Well, I mean, I just, Hey, Ellie, what's up, baby?
Hey, Ellie.
Hey, guys. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yep. I got this. This is the update for Chad Dorman, the one that executed his kids. That's what I got on the screen now. So
Yeah, he pleaded not guilty this morning. That's what this is about, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's what we're gonna play too, real quick. Okay, we'll pop this up real fast.
Back into coverage as right now, Chad Dorman is back in court. Yesterday, he was facing even more charges, 21 additional charges for the murder of his 3 boys. We're going to take you live out to the courtroom right now as the judge has just walked into the room. Chad Dorman, listening to the judge right now.
You're on the record. All right, the court's going to call 23 CR 0407, State of Ohio versus Chad C. Dorman. Are you Mr. Dorman?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Myers, Greg Myers is present as well.
Yes.
Mr. Stephen Haynes is present. Mr. Mark DeCalby, prosecutor for the county, Ms. Laura Baron Allen, and Mr. Clay Clark, correct?
Correct.
All right, let's make that record. Ms. Marcone is the court reporter today, and pursuant to Ohio Rules of Appellate Procedure 9A and B, the court is going to swear you in, Ms. Marcone. You would please raise your right hand. I, Vicky L. Marcone, having been duly appointed as an official court reporter for the Common Police Court of County, Ohio, do solemnly swear and promise to uphold the Constitution and the laws of the United States of America and the Constitution and laws of the state of Ohio, and to faithfully and partially discharge the official duties of the court reporter. Please say that you will. Thank you. Would you please stop? Thank you. So, for the record, for purposes of these proceedings, the court will order that Ms. Marcone will be the official transcriber of these proceedings without any further prior trial court approval. Mr. Haynes and Mr. Myers, you filed a motion to appoint lead counsel, co-counsel. You want to be heard on that before we get into the arraignment?
Yes, sir. I think we just submitted it along with an entry. Ms. Barron has signed that on behalf of the state. You know, we're both certified, I'm certified as co-counsel. Mr. Myers is certified as lead counsel. We've already talked with Mr. Garman. He is indigent, eligible for public defender representation. If we ask the court to appoint us, I think it would be appropriate.
All right.
Thank you, Jeff.
Here, so ordered. I've signed that entry. I'll instruct the clerk, and she knows this, to send a notice to the Supreme Court of this indictment, but I want to put that on the record. Also, Mr. Haynes and Mr. Myers, there's a form from the Supreme Court. It's called an appointment form of trial counsel. I think the PD or public defender prepares that. Do you know what I'm speaking of?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Haynes and I will take care of that after we're done on record today.
That's good.
We'll bring it to your staff, and I think it falls to the court then to forward that to the Ohio Supreme Court.
I think you're right. And then
Okay, y'all, this is like 30 minutes long and I can't play it all, but I will link it in the chat. But yeah, it's the father indicted in the killings of his 3 sons. And it's, like I said, quite a long court date, but I'm not going to be able to see and play all of it, you know?
Yeah, I get it. But I just wonder why they even have a fucking... Sometimes I just wonder why they even have a fucking... a trial at this point. This guy is guilty. You know what I mean? Like, everybody knows this motherfucker's guilty.
Right.
Yeah.
Why waste everybody's fucking time? Just
Yeah. He doesn't think he's guilty, I guess,
Just-
right? Or he's pleading
just
not guilty.
fucking throw him on. Just throw him on Sparky. Just get like a jerry rig and just
right.
fucking no wet sponge. Just throw him in there. Just fucking that's it. And let's deal with it. Like, everyone knows he's guilty. He's not insane. He knew exactly what he was doing.
So, do not guilty by insanity. That's what somebody just said. Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing he could, right?
You have to know that your actions are. You didn't understand your actions were wrong. I think, right?
For like an insanity.
His actions were wrong.
I'm saying for insanity plea, wouldn't you have to have like a mindset where you just didn't understand like the ramifications of your actions or something like
Difference
that?
between right and wrong.
Yeah. I mean, like, he knew the difference between right and wrong. Motherfucker knew it. He just did it because he's a fucking evil prick. They should just light his ass on fire. Just forget about old Sparky. Just get him with a steak and some carrot and some, I'll
Well, he has
stop
to
there.
go through the judicial right? Yeah.
we have to go through the motions, but this is just a waste of
I mean, he
fucking
was
time.
caught like outside with the gun, like seen chasing his kids around the backyard,
Yeah,
like
what
one
is
of
he gonna
them.
what
I
is he
know.
gonna say? The one-armed man did it? I mean, like, what the fuck is his defense?
But how does like a sane person do that? I mean, he had to be insane to do that. I mean, or is he always insane? I mean,
Yeah, he also said, I'm not crazy, too. Yeah, you're right, I'm faithful. He did say that. I'm not crazy. I mean, this guy's guilty as sin. They should just, at this point, it's just stupid. Like, I feel like this is just a waste.
I know, right? I mean,
I think the only trial should be, which way do you want to go? You can fight for the best way to go, where you can leave this plane of existence. Yeah, I get it.
And the court
Yeah, it's just very crazy. I mean, that he would do that in general. I think it was because, I mean, this is what they're gonna say. Like his wife wanted a divorce. Did you hear that? Anybody there? I think my sound's bad.
No, I heard you. I'm just like eating something slowly, so I can't eat with my mouth full. So in between,
That's
why.
okay. She jumped down. I'm gonna get off here anyways. I got stuff to do, and she jumped down and stuff. And I know you're eating and stuff. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I just got back, but it's good to talk to you. Obviously,
yeah,
it's like the cops claiming guilty. Yeah, I get you. I get you, Army vet. Anyway, it's good talking to Queen. Sorry I didn't jump on, but I just got back from work. But anyway, I'll see you later.
that's all right, man. I'll jump on here later. I was gonna do a members only live later anyways. So
all right, you have a good one.
All right, baby. We'll talk to you later. Thank y'all for hanging out. I appreciate you as always. I got to get some stuff done, so I will catch y'all on the flip side. I'll do a members only. Let me see. What time is it? Let's see. 3 here. So I'll try to do a members only live later, like our first one. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but we'll try. If not, we'll do it in the morning. Bye, y'all.